Yo! Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Good to see you folks. Hello, hello. We got a packed day today, man. We have a packed freaking day, and I decided to start a little bit early because I want to talk about some stuff that I thought it would be interesting and probably make a video out of this, to be honest. It would be just easier for me in terms of editing. So yeah, we have news regarding Fumito Ueda. He made an interview for Video Game Chronicles, so I kind of wanted to go about it and also probably check some stuff regarding Gen Atlas and then check the Xbox Games Showcase that is happening in 2 hours. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun shit, man. I don't really have a lot of expectations, to be honest, for Xbox. I honestly have no clue what they're going to show, which is good. I mean, I would love to see something from Elder Scrolls, but I don't think we're going to see anything, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. We're probably going to see like Blizzard stuff, Fable a little bit more. But I don't know, man. That's probably, I don't know. I can't think of any game. Like Doom, maybe, Halo stuff. I don't know. It's not my type of games, man. Not gonna lie. Maybe some new things would be nice. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let me just check. Low stuff. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, let's make this thing happen, shall we? Let's make this thing happen, dude. We got a packed day today, man. We got a packed day. All right, yo, what's up, gaming? 223 Gaming, how you doing? Good to see you here. Okay, I want to kind of just read the Fumito Ueda interview and see what's up. This was an interview that Fumito Ueda gave to, I believe it was this website, Video Game Chronicles. So I just kind of wanted to ran down and read it and see what's up, see what he has to say. Fumito Ueda on Gen Atlas. I give my absolute everything because there may not be a next. The Shadow of the Colossus creator shows mysterious details on his sci-fi adventure. So this is this is something that I think we've been talking even here about on the live streams about this, right? Because, you know, there's a lot on the line. There's a lot on the line right now for this company. This company is like 50 people, right? And it's not a small company, but it's not a big one also. A lot is on the line. And especially because of the past events that happened with The Last Guardian that took a long time of development, it's refreshing even to see Fumito Ueda being honest about this, right? Because he realizes that, I mean, this game needs to be successful in terms of marketing. And that's why even, I remember it was Felix over on Discord that said, like, I don't like the vibe of this trailer right now. I think this trailer is a bit odd in terms of its overall vibe, and I completely understand the sentiment that he has. I thought the music was very off, actually. That was one of the things that I really thought it was very off. It just didn't feel like a Team Ico game in that sense. It felt more like, I don't know, it felt a little bit more generic in that sense, right? But if you go back and actually watch, for example, some of the Last Guardian, this was actually something that Odd pointed out. If you go and watch some of the Last Guardian, yo, what up, Magic? How you doing? CG cinematic trailers that came before the release. Like, you watch this trailer, bro, and you're like, this is not the Last Guardian. Like, what is this, you know? Like, this is very much a cinematic that is... Oops. This is very much a cinematic that is trying to sell a product to a new audience, you know what I mean? At least that's what I get. You know, it's just a very... I don't know, it just doesn't have that The Last Guardian vibe, you know what I mean? So I don't know. So I understand why some people are kind of like, I don't know about this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about this trailer. So yeah. But I think they need to do that somehow, you know what I mean? They need to, like, get to new audiences somehow, some way. And trailers are pretty good at that. So yeah, so let's go. Fumito Ueda is one of the most respected authors in gaming, and like most influential creators, the Ico Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian director won't be rushed. Damn, I like that though, I like that. But don't call him a perfectionist. Interesting. I never go into a project thinking that I am going to take a lot of time. That's funny. Yo, well, Alado, what's up, dude? Oh, Capoeira Games, how you doing, brother? Never thought about it that way. It feels like an adventure movie instead of that Team Ico Discover Yourself vibe. Feels like an adventure movie. Interesting. Good afternoon, Kouto. As excited as I was for the reveal, I was all more excited to see you debate. I appreciate it, Capoeira. I appreciate it. Okay. He tells VCG at Summer's Games Fest in Los Angeles, following the reveal of his latest game, the sci-fi title Gen Atlas, a decade after its title released for the PlayStation 4, which itself came a decade after the previous. Yes, so we all know this, right? Unfortunately, The Last Guardian took a long time, which is kind of surprising because Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, I wouldn't say they came back to back, but the development time for both of those games was much, much shorter, if I'm correct, right? So Ico came like in what? 2001? 2000 maybe? Ico video game. Damn, caps lock, dude. 2001, while Shadow of the Colossus came in 2004, I'm pretty sure, right? Where is it? Release date 2005. So yeah, it's what Shadow of the Colossus was like a what 4 window of development cycle, and I think Ico was probably like 2 or 3 years. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure how long was the development cycle of Ico. To be fair, they probably used a lot of the assets and a lot of the workflows for Shadow of the Colossus when they done it with Ico. So that's a thing. Yo, what up, Wiz? Yo, glad to see the Gen Atlas video is coming out the gate running. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, no problem. I'm already like, man, I already, dude, I've done that video, and I have to be honest, there's already things that I don't agree that I say there, to be dead honest. Like, I talk a lot about tsunamis and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think it's tsunamis anymore. But one thing is for sure, man, the structures in the Gen design, in that trailer, are weird to say the least, man. I don't know what's happening with these structures. I need time to like investigate on what the hell is going on with these structures. Like, this type of architecture feels kind of brutalist to me, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. There's something about them. They feel like dams, but then I don't know. Like, I don't know. I need to like think more about this, to be dead honest. But I want to focus on the interview here. Let's see. Personally, I do want to make games as fast and to my vision as quickly as possible. The results do speak for themselves though, and the reason for that, I think, just has to do with trying to aim as close as I can to get them to my vision, even though there are hurdles. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the systems that this guy implements in his game are very complicated, man. Like, at least when thinking about some of other games implementations, this guy has some really complex mechanics. Like, just thinking about The Last Guardian, right? Like, the whole Trico thing must have been a nightmare to implement as a programmer, because you have so much 12. Because basically, like, maneuvering Trico and making sure that the animations are correct, this must have been a nightmare to like dig into, you know, as a programmer. So I understand where he's coming from. He's probably trying to say, like, I try to simplify as much as I can, like, these overall complex systems, but at the end of the day, they need to be there and they need to feel real, because even this game is not stylized, you know. It's kind of like a mix of stylization but a lot of photorealism, right? And when you have photorealism, the bar needs to be photorealistic, right? And that's actually a big hurdle, man. Like, because you can get by a lot of stuff when you have a stylized game in terms of like mistakes and bugs and all that. In photorealism, you can't really get that. Like, this game is kind of a mix of both, to be fair. But yeah, like, Trico needed to be like, and I feel like they managed to do this in this game, right? Trico needed to feel alive. He needed to feel real in order to sell this game, right? In order to sell the creature itself, and for that ending to be as good as it is, right? But man, dude, it must have been a pain in the ass. It must have been a pain in the ass to get that done. After watching Nausicaa, I can see the inspiration in the environments now. You know what I can also see? I'm starting to seeing this, bro. I think the Omu might be also a thing in this game, man. Those creatures that follow the guy, the main character, I think there's something here, man. I think, like, if you go and check the trailer, right, you have like those small little creatures that are attacking the main character. What are these, man? These feel like shell-like creatures or something. I don't even know, man. I can't even tell because there's so much motion blur. They love motion blur in this trailer, let me tell you. Because like in Nausicaa, there's this thing where these Omus are attacking civilization, right? They're basically expelling humanity, and it's kind of like the at least that's what you believe. Yo, what up, Dance Friends? At least what's your... I don't want to spoil the story of this game, but if you go and read, if you check the movie Nausicaa, right, you are led to believe that these creatures are like going against humanity and the machines, right? And they're like expelling you because of what humanity has done, right? Because this movie is all about like also like nuclear weapons that devastate the entirety of the region, right? There's this thing called, what is it called? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done that video for Nausicaa and Shadow of the Call and The Last Guardian and stuff. It's not weapon. I'm thinking of weapons from Final Fantasy VII. There's like these massive robots also that, yeah, these robots, the God Warriors, that's the thing. The God Warriors are basically the equivalent of a nuclear machine, of a nuclear weapon, right? Yeah, what up, Core? How you doing, brother? Really enjoyed your comment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I really enjoyed your comment there, bro, in the video. I appreciate it, man. Best of all for Ueda games, minimal HUD usage. Yes. Yeah, I love those types of games, man, that they try to keep HUD to a minimum. I love that. Wiz, absolutely read Nausicaa. I think it's, even if it not just because of these games, Nausicaa is very much worth. If you haven't read the manga, bro, it is so much worth. It is so much worth reading. I think Nausicaa is it's a very powerful. Like, it's one of the, I need to reread honestly Nausicaa because it is such a deep manga. I was not expecting it to be so deep. It's crazy how deep it is. The movie does not do its justice. I'm not gonna lie. I think the movie is amazing. It's one of my favorite movies from Studio Ghibli, but I don't think it does it justice. The little creatures are definitely them. They look like rats living between debris and tech trash. Probably, yeah. But I don't know, man. I feel like there's probably some sort of inspiration at the very least from Nausicaa. And yes, where's the comment from Alato? Biological Metal Gears, basically, these are kind of like biological weapons. But yeah, these are man-made biological weapons. So yeah. Oh my word.
I had a thought during your video. What if the missile launches towards another planet, a kind of unseen enemy? If you've ever seen Cannon Fodder by Katsuhiro Otomo, you may see what I mean.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate the tip over there. Let me actually go and read that again. My bad. Give me one sec. Where's my stream? I appreciate the tip, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Let me see. Where is it? Where's my live here? How can I read that again? God damn it. Oh, there it is. Oh man, Tom, I really appreciate that, brother. I have thought of during your video, oh, what if the missile launches towards another planet, a kind of unseen enemy? If you've ever seen Cannon Fodder, what is Cannon Fodder? I don't know what that is. Or maybe I do, but okay, maybe not that. Cannon Fodder by who? Katsuhiro Otomo. Why is that name familiar? Oh, this one. Oh, Memories. Oh my god, this movie is awesome. Yeah, I've totally forgot about that. Yeah, Memories. Yeah. Yeah, this movie is awesome also, yeah. It's been a while since I've seen it. I have to recheck it. Oh, wait, it has the full stuff here. I probably cannot see it on stream, to be fair. I need to rewatch it. But it could be a thing, man. We don't know. I think that at the very least what that missile is probably just... I'm starting to think that this is kind of like a bit like The Last Guardian, in the sense that you reach this place, or kind of like the castle in the sky, you're reaching a place that is kind of deactivated. And probably after that connection that you have with that first robot, right? You probably like start the whole system again. Like you restart the whole system again. That's what I'm thinking right now, at least. It's like you restart the system again. And so that's why you're seeing those things reactivating themselves once more. You know what I mean? And my guess is that because you reactivated the system, probably it wasn't your intention, right, as the kid, those missiles are also activated? Dude, I'm purely speculating here. I have no clue, right? We have no clue. I don't like the idea that we're going like to like space, you know what I mean? Or we're going to another planet or anything like that, you know what I mean? I just don't feel like, I need to rewatch Memories, to be fair. It's been a while. I really enjoyed it, but it's been a while, Tom, I'm not gonna lie. So I need to recheck it. But I don't know. I feel like there have been some people in the comments that I've been talking about that there's probably something like beyond the skies, right? There's something that we can probably achieve if we go above these clouds, right? These clouds right here, you know? I like that idea better. You know what I mean? Like, there's like 3 layers. I actually think there's 3 layers to this. There's Earth, where everything is right now. There's the sky, so maybe if we go above these clouds that are constantly blockading our view, we might be able to see something, whatever that is. Islands. I mean, people have been talking constantly about what is the legend called? Jack and the Beanstalk? Dude, I don't know the name in English. Jack and the Beanstalk. People have been constantly talking about this legend, right? The legend of Jack and the Beanstalk, where he goes through like this massive tree and he gets to a house where a giant lives, right? It could be that. It could definitely be that, right? What is beyond the clouds? What do you mean by beyond the clouds, right? I would even add a 3rd layer to this, which is underwater. There's a big emphasis in this trailer, and even before, on the water. Like, water is massive. Like, water has always been, like, a huge symbol in these games, right? Shadow of the Colossus is probably one of the biggest one, right? It's the first thing that you encounter when you reach the Shrine of Worship, right? You find yourself in a pool of water, you know, when you go all the way down to the temple. And then in the end, that's how you essentially die, kind of. Rebirth, you know, whatever it is. whatever you want to call it. And even like, bro, where is it? Let me see my stuff. Man, I have to reorganize my thing because like it's too much shit, man. I have another Puree full of garbage also. It is like I need I need to restructure this again. But what did I wanted to say? Damn, I forgot. Okay, yeah, these pools of water right here, you know, even in The Last Guardian you see them. Wait, what did I wanted to say about the pools of water? Damn. Oh, there was one meetings read from Gen Design where they Gen Design New Year meeting? How do you call them? Season's greeting, that's the one. Season's greeting. Gen Design Season's greeting, which was this one. This one, bro, like, nah, there's something here, man. There's absolutely something here. I even went out of my way to like, is this, yeah, it's over here. Like I even went out of my way to go to Photoshop and like trying to figure out what the hell's happening in this image, right? Like, this image is completely dark when this image dropped. And if you actually go and Photoshop this and try to reveal the information that is hidden like in this black spot and you combine these images together, you know what I mean? Because like there's like this bottom part that is separated from the top part, you get this image, right? And he completely hid the water. Why? Like why did you hid this part of the image, specifically the water? There's something here, man. I actually even think that we might see some sections of gameplay underneath the water, like underwater gameplay. Because we have like this robot here. I mean, this is all speculation. I don't know, man. This guy, and we fucking sucker punch the hell out of this guy. You know what I mean? And so we're going to be able to use this guy for sure, right? This guy feels like kind of like a Nautilus to me. Something outside of something like from BioShock or whatever. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like one of those suits that you run around in underwater. You know what I mean? It kind of feels that way to me, bro. You know? Love the channel, dude. It's a short story in the movie Memories. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it feels automated, like the Master of the Valley or something. I kind of feel the same way. Yeah, Memories is like a different unseen city. I would prefer to be within the same planet too. I hope so. I hope so. It kind of mirrors the structure of Shadow of the Colossus again, like Wander reactivating Dorming Neo. Yes, exactly. But maybe the boy on Gen Alice will try to unmate it. It feels that way right now, Score, yeah. Ever-changing sea, yeah, the ever-changing seas to me line is like, what does that even mean, man? Like, it is so... I don't get it. I can't decide. Where is that? Let's check Epic Games. Epic Games, Gen Alice. That one is a big one. What do you mean by, where is it? Before you lies a vast silent world, colossal structures stretch over endless plains, deserted facilities, and an ever-changing sea. I think that's one of the reasons why I have this theory of like, do we have like tsunamis or weather events going on that change the landscape constantly? Is that what's happening? Because there's even like some aspects to this, like this part right here. Why do structures like these have like these specific walls and like these tetrapods that are used for like reinforcing seawalls? That's what it feels like, man, right? These feel like, I might be wrong, man. I might be seeing things, you know what I mean? I don't know. I need time. That's the one. I was going to ask if there were references to Jack and the Beanstalk. Did I read that somewhere years ago as an inspiration for Ueda? Maybe it was Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast was definitely one, is definitely one. I honestly can't see much about Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't know, man. I feel like people end up just going and finding like everything regarding like giants and titans. I don't know, maybe, you know, maybe. I don't know. I don't think there's like some direct correlation though. So yeah. Dude, this whole thing was about this freaking thing, but you know what I mean? This interview, but I love going on tangents, man. It's my favorite hobby. That robot on a T-pose appears 2 times on the new trailer. Why do they appear on a T-pose? Is that like a deactivation when he wants to get out or something? Your hype will never match the game. Yo, Fly Guy, come on, man. Come on, bro. Do you think the ever-changing water hints at the map altering as you go through the game does feel like a diving suit? That huge robot. Okay. Nice. So it's not just me. The robots he flies are without heads. So the head, dude, the thing is, the head of the robot is everything right now. The head of the robot, absolutely, like the robot, the head of the robot and this little kid are together. You know what I mean? I feel like they are inseparable in some aspect, right? I feel like there is a deeper connection between these two that we just do not understand, right? That's what it feels like. And it even makes the question of like, okay, are you the only kid? Are you the only kid that has this sort of connection? Or are there other robots that you actually end up even fighting against that also have that same connection? And where are those kids? Are they even there? Like, what is that? What is this head, for example? Is this another kid? Where is that kid? Right? Is he inside? Is he out there also trying to find his place? Like, what is happening here? What's happening, Fumito? Come on, man. We need answers. I don't know. I have no clue. Man. We can go by multiple directions, you know? I don't know. I don't even know how to guess this, to be honest. At least right now. Yeah. That's not true. Ueda's game always have a way of hitting right. They're a sidestep away from hype. The Xbox description was better? Wait, what do you mean, Betons? Video games... Yo, hello, Buddha? Video Game Chronicles has a new interview with Ueda, by the way. Yeah, I'm reading it, but I'm going on tangents. My bad, Buddha, yeah. Yo, what's up, Tony? Hey, Kouto, the last 2 robots are bigger than the other ones. You can compare the size of the head with the rest of the body. Wait, what? The other 2 robots. I did kind of notice that after, yeah. I think there are different sizes, at least of robots or of walls, at the very least. Some of these walls are much smaller, I think, than some other ones. I might be wrong, but yeah. But which ones do you mean, though? Which ones do you mean, Tony? Like, these 2 robots are smaller than this one? I mean, probably. That could probably be a thing, right? If he's taking inspiration from Shadow of the Colossus, right? I mean, we're probably going to have, like, different sizes of robots that probably do very different things also, right? That would be, yeah, that would be a good guess. Wonder if we'll see the character's face under that suit. Ooh. Or if he's just purely synthetic also. I still think he's not purely synthetic. I don't buy it, man. I don't buy it. Like, we hear a heavy breathing in the reveal trailer, like this reveal trailer right here. Dude, I have the videos fucking ready to go, man. That's how I committed I am. Like this. I'm gonna put it a little bit loud. Like, what is this heavy breathing right now? You know what I mean? It's coming from the kid. There's no way. That's what I believe right now. Plus, his full body does feel kind of organic, for example, in this part right here. You know what I mean? This feels like a neck. I mean, it could be the clothing that has, like, those thingies, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I feel like he still probably has some sort of humanity in him. It might be, like, very little, right? But he's still there. Maybe a brain, a lung or 2, and a heart or something, you know? Or how do you say, respiratory system, I guess, and a brain at the very minimum. I want to believe that. I don't know why. It's kind of, you pick your own truth there, at least so for now. But the other robots are activated and fighting against them, even not having a head attached to them, I think. Do we know that? This guy absolutely has a head at the very least. This guy has a head. Absolutely, right? We knock the shit out of it, even, right? So this guy, at the very least, yes. This one? Oh, that's an intentional shot, huh? Wait, let me see the trailer. Wait. Maybe you're right. Sorry, I can't pass the sound because the video might get taken down. I mean, I'm probably gonna get copyrights all around in the Xbox showcase, but whatever. I just kind of want to, like, avoid that sort of stuff because it might be annoying, because it might actually just block completely the video, and it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, we can't even see, though. We can't even see if the... Oh, wait, isn't this the first? Wait, isn't this robot this one? Wait, am I crazy? Bro, I don't even know anymore. They're all fucking the same, bro. They're all the same. They feel so similar in their overall structure, you know? And, like, the color palette and everything. Actually, I don't know, man. The hands feel fucking similar, though. These hands right here, they feel kind of similar to this one. You know what I mean? Actually, I thought it was a different robot. I don't even know anymore. But it doesn't feel like he has a head, though. Like, if it's actually this one? Yeah, I think you're right, actually. This guy does not have a head. What about this one? This one also doesn't have one. The one with the weapons, like the reddish one. Where is it? Oh man, this trailer. Okay. Oh my god, the jetpack's gonna be so fucking cool. I can't wait. Yeah, you can shoot the dude here. So wait, which one is this one though? Nah, I think this one, because of this overall structure that we're seeing here, you know what I mean? This thing. This arch, you know? I think it's this guy, the punching dude, the boxing guy. Feels that way. You know what I mean? Because the boxing guy kind of has that same sort of structure here, you know what I mean? So it is kind of annoying that we can't actually see his head. I think it's there. I'm pretty sure it's there. I mean, we have this shot also, right? Right after. Over here, that... Yeah, we knocked the shit out of this one, but this is a different one, to be fair. At least some of them will have heads. I think that's mostly the point. Maybe not all of them, to be fair, yeah. Maybe not all of them. Wonder if we'll see the character's face under that suit. I don't think there's an android child. Yeah, what up, Levy? I don't think there's an android child like the protagonist among the other robots. I believe the explosion in the first trailer possesses those other robots. Possesses those other robots? Interesting. Possesses those other robots. But what causes that explosion? You know? At least from what we know, it has to be this rocket. From everything we know, you know? And I talk in my other video that this feels visually very similar to some of the intercontinental ballistic missiles that the Americans have produced, to be honest. Like, the Atlas family. The Atlas family, come on. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? The Atlas family? The Atlas family. Like these ones right here. I don't know, man. The last two robots are way more bigger than the other ones. The head looks so tiny compared to the other. Oh yeah, it does kind of look tiny. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Do you think that first teaser image of the character touching the robot feels like an entirely different character color? Yes, it definitely does. Like, there's definitely an evolution, for sure, in the overall visuals of the game. I mean, there's even, like, if you go to Gen Design's page... Like, I remember even when the trailer, the revealed trailer dropped, I was kind of confused by this image even, right? This image, where is it? Bruh. Oh my god, I need like a pure WEF with literally everything. You know what I mean? So I can just quickly jump around while talking about this shit. That's what I need. I'm definitely gonna need that. But like, you see this image right here? Can I open this? I can. This image feels completely different from everything that we have so far. You know, Tom? Like, completely different. Like, it's crazy. And I think this is because this is just a concept art and an early iteration of the game. You know what I mean? That's it. And we're probably... Like, even the images that they have of this... Where is it? These three images, I think these are also concept arts. I think these three images are basically the same, finding like the same vibe that they're trying to find here. I might be wrong, man. That's what I feel like. Because what are you seeing here? You're seeing the wreckage of the robot, of the head of the robot that he finds, right? Of his body, right? But I think this is just an exploration of that theme, of that scene. You know what I mean? But what they ended up was this one. And I think this is working much, much better, to be honest. Dude, this is probably one of my favorite shots, actually. The fact that you find this robot, if this is the first encounter, you know what I mean? This is amazing already. Like, the fact that you find the head of the body looking at the sun, right? Because he's facing that way. He's not facing the character. He's facing the sun, bro. You know? While his body is completely melted down and destroyed, and he's like on his knees, you know what I mean? Facing the other side, it feels like he's kind of facing this side, I think. I don't know, man. It speaks volumes in my mind. It even kind of reminds me of Malice, you know, the 16th Colossi. A lot, a lot, actually. The last two robots that are fighting, I see. Looks organic underneath. It is very interesting to think that maybe you can customize the character, like adding the poncho we saw in the first trailer. I think so. I think some sort of customization is definitely going to be there, right? Why not? You know, I don't see why not, to be dead honest. Why not? I think that would be cool. some fashion here and there, you know. Fashion Atlas, let's fucking go. Also, Ueda, like Miyazaki, always seems to depict humanity, nature at the heart of everything. Yes, I think this is absolutely going to talk very much about nature and like nature and how do you call it? Machines and nature and the struggle between both, right? I can't see a head on that one. You said it have. Me neither. That's the thing. I can't see it also, you know? But what I'm trying to say, Core, is I might be wrong saying this, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going for the overall structure, like, around his head, you know what I mean? If you look at the structure around his head, maybe it's a different robot, to be honest. It could just be a different robot, you know? Like, what is this structure right here? You know? But it could honestly be a different robot. Absolutely. I think my point is more like, I think at least we have a confirmation that there are some robots that have heads. That's my point. You know, that's all I'm going to say. You know? Because this head is not the same head that we use. This is a completely different head. You know what I mean? And this has a lot of implications of like, okay, if this guy has a head also, what does this mean? Do we have other kids also in this game that are like our enemies? Do they not have the same objective as we do? Or is this just like maybe a shitty version, you know, because there's probably like versions of robots or something, like, I don't know, maybe this is just an automated robot, you know what I mean? At least that. Let's just keep it on this basis. Yo, Rodrigo, how you doing, brother? How are you doing, Rodrigo? Good to see you here, man. Did you notice now how the robot on his knees looks just like, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, even Tom pointed that out, right? Exactly. It looks like the 16th Colossi. Just interesting seeing where the style come. I mean, it's just a visual aesthetic similarity, probably. And he's probably also playing with our feelings here a little bit, which is, you know. Description. Without knowing why, you awaken on an abandoned planet. Before you lies a vast silent world. Yeah. They hide their heads all the time. Yeah. Yeah, they hide their heads all the time. There's a reason for that, bro. Like, why are you hiding the head here? You know what I mean? Does he even have a head? That's the point that you're making, and it's more than fair. Like, does this guy even have a head? Probably not, actually, but I don't know. You know? It could just be like a small little head, you know? Yeah, the robot blocking the bullet does not have a head. Probably not, yeah. But why is he doing this, though? If he doesn't even have a head, oh, maybe he's protecting, like, this part of the head, of the body. Because it might be, yeah. Okay, no, that makes sense, actually. Never mind. You can see that the same robot falling behind the character, and the robot has no head? Wait, you can see the same robot. Oh, you're right, this one. Okay. I mean, sure. Sure. I think for the most part, the talk here is like some of them at least, or at least one of them has a head. We have a confirmation that at least one of them has a head. And that brings a lot of implications, right? That we still don't know the answer. And why the robots puts a T-pose in the moment the rocket flies? I think this might just be a deactivation sort of thing. Like when the robot is in this pose. Oh, but the head is over here. I mean, this could just be like a deactivation sort of pose. I'm not sure. I don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. Because we know the kid, at least in this scene, he's flying that goddamn rocket, right? You're right, there's at least one with a head, and you are trying to remove it. That's true. Yeah, there's at least one. So, at the very least, there's some sort of implication over there. You know what I mean? That feels very Nausicaa, the early image. Are the god rays only present in that scene when the robots stand up afterwards? Could mean something or nothing. At least in my view, it definitely means... I think it's just visual thing, you know? It's just the way to represent like a hero is coming. You know what I mean? A hero has awakened. That's what it feels to me vibe-wise. You know what I mean? I've done lighting work in my life. And And that feels very much like that. It feels very, even like the lighting on the back here of a lot of rim light, even though rim light can be used for a lot of different aspects, even like horror movies. But in this case, it feels very much like even the camera's like kind of looking up. You know what I mean? The camera's kind of tilted up. You know what I mean? You're kind of looking like that to the character. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a hero is coming to save us or something like that, you know? That's kind of the vibe that I get. But I think that's just a visual representation thing. Yeah, that's just a visual aesthetic. That's it. I don't think this means anything like actually. It's just visual fluff, you know what I mean? From what I've been able to gather from the first trailer, it's possible that the explosion gives life to other robots, and that the last pieces it gives to the robots is part of a giant structure, which is surely important, and the shapes on the ground are very strange. True. Dude, the thing is, like, I'm even starting to think that this whole structure was man-made. Like, I mean, probably not, but at the dude, I don't know, man. I'm starting to think that, okay, I don't want to spoil too much, but it might happen. Please enable the Brazilian Portuguese. I speak Portuguese. I'm not Brazilian, William. Falo português de Portugal, meu caro. But yeah. This old structure might be, like, man-made. You know what I mean? It could even be that, to be honest. This is reminding me heavily, actually, of a movie called Angel's Egg. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Massive spoilers for this movie, by the way, so move away for a 10 seconds or 20 here if you don't want to listen to massive spoilers about this. But the ending of this movie, it is revealed that this entire location where you are at is actually on top of a ship. Like, I feel like this movie is very much based on, like, what is it called? The Catholic stuff? Oh my god, how did I forget? The boat thing? Oh my god, Catholic boat. I don't know. What is it called? Oh my god, Catholic boat legend? Bruh. No. Oh my god. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark? Is that how you say it in English? Noah's Ark? Yeah. It feels very much that it's kind of based on the Noah's Ark idea. That's kind of the vibe that I get. So the whole structure is on top of this ship, right? I don't know, man. Maybe this is what we're seeing here. Maybe this entire island is man-made. You know what I mean? That's why we're seeing so many of these, like, symbols, like you see here, everywhere around. Or maybe not. Maybe it was just carved within that rock. Oh, dubbing for your most recent video. Oh, never mind. I think the dubbing for my most recent video will kick in. I think YouTube just needs some time to process that information, but it should be up in the next coming days. And that the other robots don't have space like the protagonist robot. Do you think Jen will be the protagonist's name? Oh, that's a good question. And Atlas the name of the robot. Is that why Jen is written smaller than Atlas? Why is Jen written smaller than Atlas? That's a good fucking question. Why? David and Goliath? David is Jen, that's us, and Atlas is the robot? He's the giant? Perhaps? A little play on words here? Maybe. Never thought about that. It's a good question. If you can customize the character, then he has some kind of identity, right? Something that makes it human at the very least. I mean, you can customize a robot, right? It doesn't need to be human for that. But I get what you mean. And that energy emanating from the robot's head, it seems like the electricity door. Yes, I've commented that, yeah. Like this electricity, I think I've seen a lot of people kind of not accepting at least the idea that this sort of energy is kind of the same, at least visual representation that we've seen in previous games, you know what I mean? So we have teal and purple being represented in these games as energy. To me, it feels like it's definitely pulling that. Absolutely. I mean, we have the purplish explosion. We even have like these like very bluish sort of energy thingies, electricity being popped out. There's another shot also. This one, yeah. This one right here that has that sort of teal color. And there's also these balls of energy that I at least believe are just massive. Like, it's kind of like the spirit bomb of Dragon Ball, you know what I mean? Where you collect a ton of energy concentrated in one place that could be used as a nuclear warhead of sorts that is used by the ship. It's kind of disturbing though, because in this scene, we see like a ton of wind, like a hurricane or something, or one of those explosions, but I don't think it's one of those explosions. I think it's just a hurricane, actually, that is just consuming all of this place, you know? It doesn't feel like one of those explosions, because those, I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it is. The thing is that they don't need other kids to be activated with or without head, and that description says we are alone and all that. That's true. That's true, yeah, pretty much. That's true. Absolutely. But are we alone? Are we alone? Aren't they just describing the game in the beginning, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we will find people at one point in the game, like halfway of the game. We could still find them, right? It could just be like the first third of the game that we don't find anything, and then maybe we find something. I don't know. We have no clue. I love saying I don't know, man. I love it. One more thing, the beginning of the video, there are two lights that seem to move away from the center of the screen. Could they be spaceships leaving the planets and the protagonist was left behind? Can I be honest, man? I did not want to say that too much in the video. In the video that I made. Oh, these lights, right? Like, but this kind of feels like a spaceship that was left alone here. You know what I mean? Maybe it crashed or something. I think this is just a lens flare work though. This little thing. Isn't this just a lens flare that is happening over here? I think this is just like lens flare. Is it? I don't even know anymore. Because you can see another light here and there's two over there. But I think that's just lens flare. Like this sort of effect. Like this stuff that happens in the cameras, you know what I mean? These thingies. But it could be. It could be. I don't know, it feels to me just lens flares, but I think the whole spaceship thing, it might be a thing, man. It might definitely be a thing. The first voice that appears in the trailer reminds me of Dorman's, but robotic. Those lights at the start of the trailer, maybe other rockets, or maybe other rockets, yeah. They feel just like it's lens flare to me, but I might be wrong. I might be dead wrong. I don't know, but to me it seems like the robot is an enemy to the boy, who you have to join forces with to survive on the planet. Gen is Japanese, also it means source. It means source? Wait, what is the meaning of gen? Gen. Japanese. If you're referring to the Japanese term gen, it mostly commonly translates to source, present, or limit, depending on the kanji. It is also a popular Japanese given name and the title of the famous manga. Barefoot Gen. Hello? We know this movie. Oh boy. This movie is something, let me tell you. This movie has one of the most brutal scenes that you can see in anime. Because you basically have that one scene where one of the bombs of Nagasaki or Hiroshima or one of those gets exploded and it kills everyone around. And you have this whole scene of like, you know, everything is fine and everything. And then in a second, everything is not fine. For more context, here are a few more Japanese phrases and words. Genzai. Genin, Genkai. Limit or boundary. Gen Japanese restaurant? Oh shit, where is this? God damn, we got some Gen Comfort Japanese menu. Okay, this is not what I wanted to see. Wait. What does Genzai? Gen Z? Damn. Damn. How to say, wait. How to pronounce Gen? How do you pronounce Gen?
Today we will be focusing on a new word that you
Nice. Good old AI. Thank you, brother. The language...
現在
Genzai, present, up to now, nowadays, modern times, current. Okay. Okay, I need to search more for this. Barefoot Gen is the Hiroshima film. I don't speak Japanese English very well. Are you going to make an explanatory video analyzing Gen Atlas outside of the live stream? Yes. With the translation tool, I could understand. Yes, I am Magic. Yes, absolutely, yes. I'm gonna do a bunch of videos, probably. So gore, this movie. Interesting, I didn't know about that regarding the meaning of Gen in Japanese. Yeah, me neither. I think it's refer more to Genin. Origin of the Atlas could be. I think, dude, I feel like these guys always play around with these words, but they always have like multiple meanings. It's not just one. That's kind of the one thing that I'm kind of understanding. Maybe I'm wrong, you know? But about the Atlas thing, you know, the word Atlas, I feel like there's not one specific, like, meaning to this word. I think there's like multiple ones. There's no way. And they're just playing around with that term a lot. And, you know, letting the imagination of people run wild. And it works. So, yeah. Okay, let's actually keep reading the interview, man. Never gonna get out of here, man. Let's see. Ueda is adored by fans and critics for his influential PlayStation trilogy developed at now closed Sony Japan studio. The designer was an outside contractor for most of the later years of his PlayStation tenure, and around a decade ago formed his own company, Gen Design. For the first few years of his existence, Ueda said he was mostly distracted by the realities of establishing a standalone game studio, and development on Gen Atlas didn't start around 2020. Wow, okay. So it may seem like a long time, but compared to The Last Guardian, it's actually not as long. So this game has been in development basically since 2020, so 6 years. Right? So 6 years of development. Gen Atlas sees the player character awaken on a vast abandoned planet littered with the remains of colossal robots. So the robots are already there, a bunch of them. As players follow the trail of ruins, they'll eventually harness the power of these robots to forge new paths and transform the world around them. Wanting to build something around giant robots was the first thing. Ueda says of the project's origins. Wanting to build something around giant robots was the first thing. So this has always been in his mind. This has always been something that he wanted to do, right? Even before the idea for Gen Atlas came to be. That's the origin of this. Yeah. And then I sort of looked at what was going to fit the story. It wasn't necessarily that I wanted to create a sci-fi setting. Yeah, this is something that we know that Ueda and Gen Design do a lot, which is they make the game design first, and then they think about the story. This is not necessarily the way that you need to do video games, by the way, because you can definitely do the story first and then think about the gameplay. But it is what they tend to choose in order to develop a video game. I do personally a lot of indie stuff in terms of video game, and I've tried both. And let me tell you, it is so much easier to just, in my view, to pick a mechanic and build the setting around that mechanic. And I think even from software games are kind of like that, if I'm not mistaken. Personally, I do want to make games as fast and to my vision as quickly as possible. The results do speak for themselves, though. Damn, that's confidence right there. I came up with the giant robots first and then looked at what kind of universe, what kind of world, what kind of mood or tone was going to work for this experience. And so naturally, it started to go in the direction of what we see today, which is very much sci-fi. I see. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I do think that he explored other things for sure, right? He didn't only explore sci-fi, because even these images that we have, like this one, these robots, they don't feel... They feel kind of mechanized, but they feel kind of voodoo-ish. They feel kind of like more medieval. You know what I mean? There's still like a lot of cables and stuff, but they feel like more of a mix between like voodoo stuff and technological. You know what I mean? Kind of like a mix between sci-fi and like traditional and old stuff. You know what I mean? So I think he absolutely searched for a lot of different approaches, right? If it started in 2020, that Beauty and the Beast project for sure has nothing to do with Jen Alice anymore. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so also, yeah. No, for sure, no. There are few who analyze the Ueda universe like you. I'm really enjoying it. I appreciate it, man. The Colossi on Shadow of the Colossus, we're going... Oh, whoops, I missed the message. We're going to be robots, actually? Wait, really? Do we know that? And I think they also want to mix all the mechanics for the 3 previous games and make this. I love the new game, Yo Bamigo. I love the new game. It has the same feeling of Shadow of the Colossus, the silence, the awe, the feeling of helplessness before the giants. True. If he always wanted to make something about robots, why do these first concepts have more of a fantasy vibe rather than... Yeah, I mean, I think it's just him trying to explore, like, different options, right? In terms of overall aesthetics. I would even argue this kind of looks a little bit more even like Shadow of the Colossus. But yeah. I love how despite the sci-fi setting, the closer you look at the robots, the more you notice they're a rough iron texture and old. Yeah. The protagonist in the beginning does seem like a hero, and the symbol of his poncho is metallic. It is not cloth. But yeah, let's keep going. In gameplay footage seen... Wait, they play the game? In gameplay footage seen by VGC, Video Game Chronicles, behind closed doors... Oh, it's playable. The sci-fi protagonist clambers? What does clamber mean? Clambers and boosts jumps over rocky terrain and ancient mechanical trash. Damn. Trash, dude. Eventually piloting the giant robots to shoot and smash through scenery or soar through the sky high above the landscape. Yeah, we've seen that also a little bit. We did not see the shoot and smash through scenery, so you can destroy like this terrain, or is it just specific stuff to maneuver around, like walls and stuff? How much of this is destructible, you know? But we do have at least confirmation of that we can probably destroy certain parts of the terrain and stuff. I wonder how much though. Gen design isn't revealing details on how Gen Atlas will actually play, telling VCZ there's still a lot of the final experience. It's deliberately leaving secret. Yes. However, with its scale, mystery, and quiet wonder, Atlas is clearly evocating of Ueda's past titles. Okay, this is really nice that they're not really revealing a lot of this stuff. Hopefully they can keep that. I'm definitely going to be one of those dudes that... this is going to be tricky, man, because I'm following this game a lot and doing YouTube content for this, and it's like, man, because I kind of want to keep my own sanity and keep my own secrets to this game, so it's going to be a little bit weird. Especially those last days, they'll probably reveal a good chunk, and I'm not even sure that I want to see it, but I don't know. Why is there a rocket? Good question. Because this whole complex, these old facilities... They probably were made for a purpose, right? Maybe to destroy an enemy from the outside. Maybe this was like a massive kingdom of sorts, some sort of Atlantis. Who knows, man? Who knows? Is it true that the boost jumps weren't seen again in the Latin? Yeah, they were not seen, no. Well, I mean, they probably are there, the boost jumps for sure, in some of the robots. Why not? But the jackpack is used, yes, for sure. To maneuver around the robot. Okay, let's keep reading. Maybe we can get more information about some of the stuff that you guys are asking. I want the feeling of you playing and thinking that this is very fresh, but at the same time, it evokes curiosity as to how you're going to be playing and navigating through this world. Ueda says of the gameplay experience, it's just really important that is why I create what I create. Yeah, okay, so he's making this world with an emphasis in exploration, right? That's the overall focus. It's exploration and curiosity of what you're watching, what you're seeing. That's one of the things that I think Shadow of the Colossus is, especially Shadow of the Colossus, is really good at, right? Shadow of the Colossus is just really good at creating a universe that you're like, what is this place, right? So yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's even sections, I've mentioned this before, there are even sections in Shadow of the Colossus where, with intention or not by its developers, right? You maneuver, like you go to a certain place, and when you get there, there's nothing. There was clearly like supposedly like a colossi there, but it's not. Probably because they were scrapped, you know, from the development cycle. But they decided to keep that whole experience of you reaching this place, right, intact. Just kind of surprising, but it kind of worked in my view. There is probably a level of familiarity with what you do in gameplay sense. Okay, definitely. At least from what we've seen, definitely. But using something that's familiar, but adding a unique twist or refining what is already known is still allowing it to stand out as being fresh. That makes sense, right? Because if you already have that knowledge of how certain things work in the past and people already like it, why not just use it and refresh that sort of mechanic, right? I mean, even he said in a previous interview, like, most mechanics are already done, sort of, you know? Most of the mechanics in video games have already been made. It's very hard to come up with new and fresh ideas that work, especially that last part, that work and sell. So a lot of the times what we do now is, you know, reinvent old mechanics into new games, basically, right? That's what I am keeping in mind when I'm designing the gameplay experience for Gen Alice. The creator says he's happy for fans to consider it the fourth entry in a quadrilogy, even if it wasn't designed to directly tie to Shadow of the Colossus, Ico, and The Last Guardian. Okay, so he's the one saying this, right? So he's saying that it was not designed to directly tie to any of these games. Is that so? But he's happy that we consider it a I cannot say this word. You know? He's happy that we considered it a fourth entry, you know, to the whole system. Interesting. Okay. Every time I've started a new project, the attempt is that I am going to create something different. But I think it goes without saying that there's a style or kind of a niche or kind of my niche that you see throughout the 3 previous titles, and perhaps you do see it in our latest title. Oh my, dude, absolutely. I mean, obviously there's like a language that he has that very much translates from previous games. You know what I mean? A lot, which is normal. It is your way of telling a story. It's normal that happens with every like movie director, right? Quentin Tarantino, for example, if you've seen his movies, he has a certain way of tackling a movie, right? You see a lot of like shots that are similar, like the feet sort of shot is like the famous one from his movies, for better or worse. Like his dialogue is on point, right? So yeah, I mean, even artists overall, like graphic designers and shit, like there's a style. And that's why we come back to them, right? My initial approach is that I want to make something different, but then as I'm developing it, there are little triggers that feel like, oh, maybe this is a link to something I've done before. And then I do kind of look back and maybe try to make those links happen, but it's not from the get-go. Oh, I see. Okay, this is very interesting. Yeah, this is very cool. So his initial approach, he wants to make something completely different, but as he's developing it, he kind of has like these, oh, maybe this could like link to that one thing in one of the 3 movies, right? In the 3 games, right? And he makes a little nudges here and there just to make that sort of connection, but keep it very loose, right? Keep it very loose. I mean, it's safe to say that this game is not going to be directly related to any of the 3 games. That's feels like obvious to me, all right? But I want to believe that's just me, man. That's just me. I know there's a lot of contention online about that sort of stuff for some reason. I don't know why, but I want to believe that there is a slight connection. Absolutely. Why not? I think it's fun. Oh, Tom, you have to go now. Oh, he's probably not even here anymore, but yeah. Thank you for coming by, Tom. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the tip, bro. I appreciate it, man. No, I mean, Rodrigo, like, there's no, like, from the beginning, bro, there's not ever going to, there's never been, like, yeah, you're right, like, there's not going to be a connection, but I love to speculate about it. I think it's so fun. I don't know. I don't know why some people are butthurt about that. I don't get it. I really feel like this game won't be so story-wise tied to the previous one. No. Oh. As the other 3 were. PLG isn't that much connected to, not like Ico and Shadow. Yeah, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, the connection is much more easy to make. Much more easy to make than The Last Guardian. Much more easy. But they do have a connection. Even if it's a loose connection, they absolutely have that sort of loose connection. In my view. And it's fun to speculate about them in. It's kind of one of those things. It's kind of like when people in... there's a lot of people that hate when people speculate about the fact that Final Fantasy VII... I don't know if you guys played those games, but like there is this theory about Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X being connected, right? And that they share like the same universe. Because they do. They do share the same universe. It is undeniable that those 2 games share the same universe. Are they directly related? No, I don't think so. I don't want it to be that way, to be honest. But they share so many similarities in terms of ideas and overall lore. It's kind of like, bro, like, it is undeniable that it's there. I think it's kind of the same thing here. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I mean. It's fun to speculate. For Gen Atlas, I would say that there's no direct sort of narrative link or connection. But I think it's pretty obvious that my sort of interest in wanting to bring in giant, in this case robots or giant creatures in previous titles. If players feel this could be a core to a quadrilogy, my god, this word, then I have no complaints. I would welcome that impression from the player side. You see what I mean? You see, the man says it himself, man. You make out of these games whatever you want. If you want to believe that these games are a quadrilogy, be welcome to do so. And if you do not want it to be that way, if you want these games to be completely separate from each other, you're more than welcome as well. And that should be the thing, man. Why are we like, there's no need to like throw rocks at each other or anything, you know? So that's cool. That's always been the thing that I love about these games, man, is that they keep everything so open to speculation that you can go wild. And it would make sense a lot of the times. You know what I mean? Amazing. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Let's go. Yo, what up, Kaleem? What up, Diana? The perfect example to link all of the games are the horns that the baby in Shadow of the Colossus has. The protagonist, Shadow and Ico, and the horns of Trico, and the soldiers in the last car. Yeah, that's true. The horns are definitely a giveaway, quote unquote. Yes, I am the one. Yes, I'm on the side of the speculators. That's why I watch your videos. Let's fucking go, man. We love speculation. We love giving false information to people. Yes, I'm all about it, baby. Notably, I mean, I don't think I give false information, but it's kind of one of those. A lot of the things that I say in my videos, I even say in the beginning, like, don't take this shit as truth. Please do yourself a favor. Do not. Like, don't. Notably, Gen Atlas is published by Epic Games and is releasing on multiple platforms for the first time in Ueda's career. It's clear that the Unreal Engine firm is throwing some weight behind the project. Ooh. Okay, this is good. This is good. Fumito Ueda watches Kouto? Oof, I wish, man. Damn, I'd be honored. I would be honored. It's clear the Unreal Engine firm is throwing some weight behind the project. Not least because of the busies... What? Basized? What the fuck is this word, man? Robot head at the entrance of Summer's Games Fest Play Day. So she's talking about, or he, I have no clue. Where is it? So this head. So this was actually presented at the Summer's Game Fest, which is fucking nice, dude. Look at that. Dude, dude, can I just say, man, the design of this robot head is so fucking cool, man. It is so cool. I love this head, bro. It is so peak, man. I don't know, man. I love it. They've been very supportive of the project, us and us at the studio. Okay, that's awesome. It's very good. And in terms of the creative freedom that I've been given, I also have no complaints there, because it's not like, as a publisher, they come in and want to give us feedback that's going to change the course of our direction or vision. Guys, I've always said this, man. Like, I truly believe that at the very least, in terms of creative freedom, Gen Design has full fucking control, right? They have full fucking control, you know, which is good. Because the feedback from Epic Games, we don't want that. We don't want that. They'd be like, why don't you make this like a Fortnite game? Can you put this game on Fortnite on Unreal Engine 6? Thank you. No, please no. Speculation based on very coherent evidence ends up being very interesting. Fair enough. Bus sized do tamanho de ônibus. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, Score. This alleviated my concerns regarding Epic. Yeah, for sure, man. It kind of felt that way, to be honest, Diana. But for me personally, that's always been the case when I was at Sony. So so this is something that's coming back, right? So even in PlayStation, you had full control. To be fair, I wonder how that creative control now looks like at PlayStation. I really have some doubts in a lot of these companies. I really do. Because one thing was back in like the 2000s and stuff, where PlayStation feels like it just, you guys go wild, you know what I mean? I'm wondering if it's kind of like that these days at PlayStation. So I think I've just been in a very fortunate and thankful position that the support team around me has really been behind and pushed my vision forward to make the best experience possible. That's awesome. That's very fucking cool. Yo, Redmond? The JP game page is clearer on the grand design. JP? What do you mean JP? It says traces of a plan to build something once remain. Oh, the Japanese game page is clearer on the grand design. Traces of a plan to build something once remain on this planet. After countless hours, the abandoned plan is now set in motion again. Yeah, Japanese game page. Oh. After countless hours, the abandoned plan is now set in motion once again. Bro, this is giving me so many vibes of Nausicaa, dude. It's crazy. Where is this Japanese game page? What do you mean? What? Like Gen Design page? Like, or just, for example, the Epic Games. How do I even find those? Japanese fucking Gen Alice? I don't even know. How do I find that? Did anyone talk on Reddit, like Team Ico? Did anyone said that over there? Because they normally post all of that stuff there? No. Where did you find that? I'm saying the robots were building some shit to reach something. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe it was that one place up above the sky, right? Because we're talking constantly about the Tower of Babel, you know what I mean? A tower that was trying to reach the skies. And the gods punished humanity for that, right? Because they were trying to, like, be gods, essentially, right? Could be something along those lines, right? Who knows? Could be. Dude, I have a lot of research to do. Holy man. Yeah, let's see. Wait, I want to read this whole fucking interview till the end before 6 o'clock. Okay, we still have a couple of stuff to read. Ueda claims the experience of developing Jan Atlas hasn't been significantly different to how he worked with Japan's studio in the past, because his team at Sony already had strong autonomy within PlayStation. Okay, so we already knew this. One thing that has changed is how the fandom around Ueda's titles influences his approach to game design. Huh, how so? Ueda's art house trilogy have dedicated fans who pour through every detail and share theories on how they could narratively connect. Oh shit, yes we do. Ueda admits this is something he was aware of when building Gen Atlas. Okay, so he is aware that, you know, these connections were always going to, like, we were always going to try to connect these games somehow. Knowing that the loyal fans do look for the details is something I'm very mindful of and I'm conscious of. Cinema. Fucking cinema, let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. If I make that more of a core or essential thing as I'm designing the game, it would probably risk breaking the balance between the game mechanics, the story, and the surrounding setting, so I may not look into as deep as maybe the fans want me to. Shit. Okay, I see. But I am very happy that they see things in my games that could be a very common theme or a core, so I do want to present that in a way that it would be welcome in my next game as well. Dude, I love this overall attitude, to be dead on. I love it, man. Is that it's like he acknowledges that. I feel like a lot of gamers do this in most stuff. Not gamers, but like we tend to do that all the time in the things that we love, right? We tend to look for every single detail, and we try to like understand and figure out like why are things the things they are in this medium, right? And a lot of the times what happens is like, oh, I didn't even thought about that. It was just something at the time when I was designing this, it just made sense, you know, and I just went with it, you know. It's awesome that he has such an open mind to that. The game designer says he's aware that at the age of 56, the decade turnaround between his recent titles could well mean that Gen Atlas is one of his last. Nah, bro, he's a young lad. What do you mean? You have 30 years. Come on, you have 30 years more. Shut up. Come on, bro. Nah. Miyazaki is still running and he's like 90? Come on. Nah. Nah, I don't buy that. However, Ueda claims this sense of fragility is a mindset he's always carried. Yes, I am mindful, but that goes with every single game and project I work on. That's probably the best way to go. Every time I'm making something, you never know when or if there's a next. Pretty much. And what I mean by that is that it has to do with how the game, the title, the experience is perceived, how well it's ranked or sold, and you never know if there's another chance. That's just the reality of this business, man. Especially for a game like this, I'm going to be honest here. I am a bit worried that this game might not sell, you know? Might not sell as much as they're expecting, especially Epic Games. That might be a reality. It is what it is, right? Especially taking into account that this is a AAA game. It feels that way in its budget or in its grandeur. I mean, it is in Unreal Engine 5, so there's a lot of leverage that is being taken from there, for sure. But it's still a pretty big game. There's like 50 people working on this game, right? So this game needs to sell, man. It is what it is. At the end of the day, sadly, there are already things that people are already kind of like, especially with the trailer and the music choice and the vibes. This game needs to reach an audience, man, or else we will not have another Ueda game, you know? It is what it is. Could the yellow color at the end of the last trailer be due to a nuclear explosion? Dude, the overall coloration of the place is kind of weird. That's something we need to look into for sure. Like, why is the coloration of this place so weird? It's kind of like a yellowish red tint or whatever everywhere. It's very odd. Yes, I think this is a new universe, but he's going to put some things in that reference the previous titles, but I really think it's a fresh start from scratch. Fair enough, yeah. Come on, did he create the studio just to make one game? As if. Fair, yeah, true, actually. Like, he absolutely... But I think this is an understanding that, you know, if this game doesn't sell, it might be my last. You know what I mean? I think that's mostly what he's talking about. Obviously, he made the company, and it's going like 50 people strong because they want to make more games, you know, for sure. Like, why would you build a company? You know what I mean? Why would you build a company with so many people? You know what I mean? For his next game, Ueda says, of course, it would benefit from great reviews and sales, but the designer is more concerned with being satisfied with the final project when it eventually comes out, which is closer than you might think. Oh, shit. Dude, I swear, bro. I am pointing that this game is going to come out next year. I'm saying it, man. I don't think this game is going to come out in 2028. These guys, these reviewers already play the game behind closed doors. This game is coming out next year, man. I'm calling it. I've made a video about this, right? People were calling me crazy. They were like, nah, bro, this game is coming out in... No. 2027. Okay, maybe early 2028. Maybe. Nah, 2027. Let's fucking go. Great sales and great reviews would contribute to this project's success. But for me, if I'm happy and satisfied with what I make, to me, that's the greatest success for this project, he says. This is kind of giving me a vibe of like, I don't know. It's almost like he's not that confident with the sales of the game or the reviews. Interesting. Is that the vibe that I'm getting? That you guys are getting? Why would you say this? You know what I mean? It's not to say that it needs to be perfect. For example, the trailer that we showed at Summer's Games Fest, we all worked with deadlines. I mean, deadlines are always going to be a thing. We put in everything we possibly could to achieve the best results. Is he talking about the frame drops stuff that was happening in the trailer? Because that was a big problem. I'm not gonna lie. They really need to figure that one out. Even if it's Gen Atlas, a game that I'm absolutely stunned, like I really want to play this game. There's a couple of stuff here when it comes to frame drops that they really need to figure out. Like, we know that Unreal Engine is what it is when it comes to its overall engine. And they are probably using actually a pretty early version of Unreal Engine. So they're probably using like Unreal Engine 5.2 or 5.3. Which means like even here, right? Like you can even see here like these clouds. You see these clouds right here, right? This noise that is happening, this is because they're using volumetric clouds, which is a system that basically does like it simulates clouds, literally, like it's made with volumetrics, right? I couldn't explain the technical stuff behind this, but it's very cool. It's a very cool technology that interacts with the lighting and the rendering system of Lumen, which is even better, right? So you can create like day and night cycles and very cool stuff, but it's heavy as shit. It's heavy as hell, especially like if you have volumetric clouds, volumetric fog, Lumen, and fucking all of this mesh and stuff, all of this together with like complex systems that we have here in terms of the robots, this might be problematic. This might be problematic. I do know that I think it's either Unreal Engine 5.7 or 5.8. They have made some improvements in terms of the overall Unreal Engine experience and performance. But it is still a problem. It is what it is. It's still a problem. So we'll see. I mean, this part right here that I wanted to mention, where is it? I think it's over here. Yeah, this part right here, like the frame drops are fucking crazy here, right? So hopefully they can solve this. At least it's not 10 FPS like Shadow of the Colossus on PlayStation 2. My God, Diana, like I booted Shadow of the Colossus like a couple of months ago on my PlayStation 2, and I swear I was like, I'm not playing this here. I am not playing this game here. There is no way I can play it. Like it was awful. The frame drops were fucking crazy. So yeah. Sadly. So maybe we will not be lucky. The Japanese game page on the Epic Game Store, I'm trying to find how to access. I think it's always got I think it always go to my language. How do we access that actually? Do we just have to use like a VPN or some shit? Did anyone post that on Reddit or something? I think it will be released in Unreal Engine 6 They're going to release Rocket League in this new graphic engine soon. The problem is it's not soon enough. It's not soon enough. I think Unreal Engine 6 is going to be released in 2028, if I'm not mistaken, along with Rocket League. Oh, it doesn't have an official release date, but early previews build targeted for around 2027 to 2028, with a full commercial launch expected between 2028 and 2029. I don't think this game is going to use Unreal Engine 6, unfortunately, because that would be amazing if it did. Because I've always said this, man, I've made a video about this, like, I think Unreal Engine 6 is going to be what Unreal Engine 5 promised, which is an engine that is good in terms of performance, you know what I mean? Which Unreal Engine 5 is not. And I've messed a lot with Unreal Engine 5. And yeah, it has a shit ton of issues. That's for fucking sure. Guys, will it run on my RX 570? Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. I can see it now. I just changed the language on Epic Games Store to Japanese. Wait, really? You can just change the language? Bro, I don't know anything about Epic Games, bro. The store. I just go there to, like, get my free loot, my free games. Play, freaking, what do you call, Death Stranding, because I have the game here, because it was free at one point. Epic Games. And that's about it. Bro, what? Epic Games Jan Alice store. Yo, hello? There we go. Do I just change, like... Oh, I see. Brazil. No. Where is Japanese? Oh, is it one of these? Bro, which one? I think it's this one. Yeah. And then if we like grab this, right? And then what? We go to like freaking chat GPT or some shit? Is that what's up? And then we go like, translate this, you beautiful creature. Is that what's up? El primero? This planet is still alive. Is that how you do it? Kouto, you need to... Wait. Need to click... Oh, yeah, you said... Thank you, Score. C-Core. C-Core? GVC Core? Names, dude. Names. Hey, I was just looking at the protagonist just now, and it doesn't look like... and it doesn't look to you like his suit is designed more for underwater than for space. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, there's some underwater bullshit. I didn't even realize that, but maybe. Oh, because he's all rusty and shit? Because of the rust that he has and all that? Dude, I'm telling you, there's underwater sequences in this fucking game, bro. There is underwater sequences in this game. I'm almost sure of it, to be honest. You awaken on an abandoned planet with no explanation and no memory of how you came to be there. An endless expanse stretches before you. Towering structures reach towards the sky. We don't see this, though, in the trailer. Do we see this in the trailer? Towering structures reach towards the sky? The bit about the plan to build something on the planet is on the other languages as well. It's just that in English, they went with the design and not plan or project like they did on Japanese or Italian. What? Now I'm kind of curious how they do it in Portuguese, to be dead honest. Let me go... Wait, Portuguese... I'm gonna go with Portuguese European, because that's what I know better. Okay, folks? Let me just read it fast. Existe para um planeta abandonado, dentro de ti existe mundo vasto e silencioso, os colossais estendem-se sobre planícies infinitas, instalações desertas e mar de constante mudança. So the never-ending sea is still here, at least in the Portuguese version. Features de alguma design. In Portuguese, it's also design. They also say design. The remnants of some massive design spread around the surface of a planet. That's what it says here. It's kind of the same as in English, actually. Across this planet remains the traces of a long-forgotten project. Something that someone once sought to build. Oh my god, dude. This is Master of the Valley vibes, dude. This is Master of the Valley vibes. Or Castle vibes from Ico, really. Okay. So this whole thing is a project from someone or something. Or a group of people. Probably. Damn, okay. I see. Okay, let's just finish this thing. That's not to say that it needs to be perfect. For example, the trailer that we showed at Summer's Games Fest. Okay, we saw this. I think I've missed this. So it's not like that I'm looking for perfection, but I'm looking for what we can achieve with the time that we have. And if at the end I'm happy, then that's what success means for this project. Honestly fucking true. Honestly fucking true. Bro, I've been in a project for like 2 years of a video game. And at the end of the day, man, when the project was shipped, I felt like absolute garbage. I never played that game ever again. Like, after the game was finished, I was like, I don't even want to see this again. When the game was released, I didn't care. And I didn't even play it. And the game was a massive flop, like commercially. Which didn't surprise me one bit. So, I totally get the sentiment. I'd rather have something that I am proud of first, and hopefully it sells, rather than the other way around, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one, but yeah. Well design can be used for the design of building something, but it's clear on other languages. This is so crazy. I think it's kind of the same vibe though, but I get what you mean. This is more, when you say project that someone sought to build, it is more like, okay, you know, it's like, okay, it's more indicative of what this can be, right? Especially taking into account the other games and shit. Yeah, for fucking sure than this, right? This is in Portuguese. Interesting, interesting. Ao viajar por este vasto mundo, você eventualmente encontrará uma roupa colossal, poder facilitar abrir caminho para novos lugares. Yeah, that's pretty much the same as in English though, right? Core? It's pretty much the same, I'm sure. Interesting. I mean, yeah, this was a very, very nice little interview from Fumito Ueda. I am worried about the Unreal Engine stuff because that will absolutely rage people, man. When this game releases, if this game is not optimized, like, people already have a shit sentiment regarding Unreal Engine's overall performance and stuff. Like, this game needs to be optimized. Please, please optimize this game, Ueda. Please, for your own sake. You know what I mean? Being an Arab gamer, I sometimes feel like I'm the only person who knows these games exist. They're rarely talked about here. Damn. I mean, dude, to be fair, like, it's kind of the same. I live in Portugal. Nobody knows these games, man. Nobody knows these games. Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares about these games. I don't know a single person in my life that cares about these games. That's why I come online. That's why I come online, dude. The mudar a forma como você vê este planeta is the part that grabs me. Will change the way that you see this planet. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of small little bits about this fucking text that are kind of weird. This is absolutely one of them, if this translation is correct. Another one is absolutely like, what is it called? Where was it? Like, the ever-changing sea is another one. Like, what do you mean with ever-changing sea? Right? A plan left behind and forgotten begins to move once more. Dude, this is giving me so Nausicaa vibes, bro. I need to speak about Nausicaa, man. I really do on a stream, bro. Like, it's insane. Or I need to bring that up in a video, in a future video. Like, Nausicaa is a whole thing, man. If you haven't seen the Nausicaa stuff from my video, go watch it, bro, because it's insane. Like, you have basically like a Master of the Valley in that fucking manga. You know what I mean? Which is called the Master of, oh my god, what is it called? Master of the Crypt. Bro, this is massive spoilers, by the way, for Nausicaa. It's, dude, this is like, I'm gonna spoil Nausicaa, by the way, the end of the manga, so if you don't want to listen to this, leave right now. The Master of the Crypt is basically a giant structure, like a black giant structure, that is deep within like a massive temple, right? From what I remember, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've read this, and I need to read it again, to be fair. And this fucking thing is basically was basically constructed by an ancient civilization, right? That wanted to persist in the universe, right? They wanted to, their reality was being attacked, right? And they were probably going to be killed. And so they created this overall structure and this plan to basically eradicate and substitute the present day people that live in Nausicaa, which is Nausicaa and the entirety of the civilization there. And they made that plan in motion, right? And at the end of the day, your objective is to basically destroy this plan, right? But even then, like, Nausicaa is so interesting because it has this sort of limbo to it. Like, it has this duality. Because Nausicaa ends up killing, without any mercy, these dudes, right? It ends up destroying the plans of the Master of the Crypt, right? But the thing is, the entirety of the planet and that civilization that lives currently in Nausicaa is threatened by a virus, right? That will probably kill them all, right? And if the Master of the Crypt's plan would follow through, they would basically renew the planet anew, right? And it is very similar to The Last Garden for sure, Levy. It is. It would basically bring the Earth back anew with new nature, you know, and with people that are not tainted with this virus, right? And nature would be brought back as it was before, like we have right now in our world, right? But Nausicaa decided to destroy those plans. She decided that she wanted to remain what they had right now, which is a fucked up world, basically, right? A fucked up world that people are still trying to deal with a bunch of problems of nature and all of these massive insects, where, you know, you have like a massive war between like two kingdoms and stuff. It's like, you know, it's kind of like a duality, because you reach at the end of Nausicaa and you think like, man, is Nausicaa the good guy here? You don't know. It's kind of like, it's a weird thing. It's obvious that Nausicaa would do that. Most people would do the choice that Nausicaa did, right? I think so. I would do it. But it also, there's always that thing on the back of your head, right? Which is, man, if all of us died, it's kind of weird saying. It's kind of like a Thanos thing, you know what I mean? From Marvel, it's like you would clear and you would bring the world anew. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Nausicaa's really good, man. I was really surprised by the manga of Nausicaa, not the movie. The manga of Nausicaa is deep as shit, man. It's really interesting. Same here in Hungary. Damn. What's up, Hungary? I hope this game will be awesome and it sells well. Damn. Let's fucking go Hungary, man. Dude, I love how like the chat right now is like, it is so fucking diverse. It's insane. I love it. Same here. What's truly scary is that this amazing looking game might end up with terrible optimization. I am very scared about that, man. I hope that's not the case. I really do. Nausicaa is clearly of inspiration to Ueda. It's been in his head since at least the 90s. On his old personal website, he had sketches he made that are a mix of Nausicaa and Shadow of the Colossus. I see. Does the Nausicaa movie cover all the lore? No. The Nausicaa movie only covers like I don't know how big I don't remember how big the manga is, but it's pretty big. But it only covers like a portion of the what do you call, of the oh my god, of the manga, right? And even then they changed a ton of stuff. So many things were changed in this movie, it's insane. Like, they do not correspond to what actually happens in the manga by a long shot. There's no, like, a simple thing that is changed is, do you guys remember when Nausicaa saves that princess, right? And the princess, so in the movie, she saves the princess in the beginning of the movie, right? That comes from like a different tribe or something. And she's the one that warns the Valley of the Wind and Nausicaa, hey, these guys are attacking us, right? These guys are attacking you because they're looking for the God Warrior. She gives her, Nausicaa, in the manga, a stone that is very important, because that stone is one of the 2 stones that you need to activate one of the God Warriors. And that does not happen in the manga, in the anime. I mean, that does not happen in the anime. which is very odd. I mean, and then many other things, like the God Warrior never shows up. Like the God Warrior is actually used by one of the armies in this movie. It never shows up in the manga, at least there. It shows up way further, and there's this whole relationship between the God Warrior and Nausicaa, right? There's this whole thing between the relationship between these two, right? A giant that wait. Yeah, there's this thing with Nausicaa and the God Warrior, where the God Warrior sacrifices himself for the for Nausicaa even. And I think from what I remember, this God Warrior, this guy right here, when he saw Nausicaa, he felt like she was her mother. And that's why he wants to protect her at all costs. Oma, son of Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, gird in rings of light. Oma is both arbitrator and warrior. Bro, there's something here, man. I need to reread this shit. I need to reread this shit. I really do. Damn. Yeah, because she protects it. He protects him at all costs from everything. Dude, I actually hope that, because there's kind of some rumors that Miyazaki is working on something related to Nausicaa. I hope that's true. We don't exactly know what he's working on. I went through the video frames by frame and found out a ton of things. I put everything into a document and do my research. And the next step is to give it to you since you're the expert. I'm not the expert, and I'm no expert. Like, but I appreciate it, man. Like the sword of the shield, or like the sword or the shield at the final in Shadow of the Colossus or the Last Guardian. So similar, the lore is incredible. Remake rumors. Yes, there's like a rumors for a remake of, we don't exactly know what it is, because there's like this one shot of him painting like a Nausicaa painting or something, or the God Warrior or whatever it was. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, there's like rumors for that at the very least. But don't quote me, you know, we don't really know. Yeah, but there's this whole relationship between the giant and Nausicaa, right? And at the end, the giant dies for her, basically. Yeah, even this fucking helmet with the horns and everything. Yeah, this one. This is the image. Damn, dude, I don't know, man. Nausicaa's stone with the weapons from the Ueda games. Nausicaa's stone with the weapons from the Ueda games. Okay, 15 minutes, folks, till the Xbox showcase. 17 minutes, actually. It's been awesome to talk about Gen Atlas, but I did promise that we were going to actually see the showcase here of Xbox. 15 minutes left, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you want to see more content for Gen Atlas, I will absolutely do more videos about this. It's one thing that I will absolutely do in the coming days, weeks, trying to theorize. And so, yeah, for sure. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I feel like right now I just need more time to see the, to see more of, I don't know, to just dissect a little bit, to do my own research about it. Discuss it on Discord, because it's pretty cool to discuss with people on Discord a lot of the times, because, you know, sometimes I say bullshit in my videos, I admit it. Sometimes I say absolute bullshit. It is what it is. Like, even in my video right now, I feel like there are a couple of things that they're just not there. They're just not there, you know? So yeah, for example, the whole tsunami thing, I'm not sure. I mean, there are things there that I think were definitely inspired architectural wise by that whole thing. I think so. I think I'm pretty confident in saying that. But yeah, I don't know if it's like, because why would you build, like, if you have like problems of tsunami and shit, like, you would build probably that whole thing in a very, very different way. You know what I mean? Like, not like it is right now. So yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I had a day to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't exactly know what Xbox is going to show in this one, to be honest. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm ready to be surprised. You know what I mean? I'm ready to be surprised, dude. I'm all about being surprised. By the way, Kouto, are you looking forward to the Ocarina of Time remake? Yeah, I think it is something like that. It feels that way, right? It feels like it was like a targeted thing, even from this character, because this character is waiting here, just chilling. So it definitely feels like, you know, he's just chilling here and thinking like, okay, when is this thing happening? Because I already made a command to do so. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. So yeah, yeah, stuff like this. Yeah, a bunch of games do that, right? Yeah, that's cool. Satellite based. Wait, we might go to space, dude. We might go to space. We might have a mission that we need to go to space or some shit. Or one of these satellites or something to like connect them. Oh man, this might be an actual thing, dude. Shit. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let me delete all of these, man. All right, cool. Um, I am streaming right now on Twitch, but I'm going to stop. I just wanted to stream that on Twitch so I can download that video and make a video out of this because that was pretty cool. Simplifies my job so I don't have to do it again. For sure. All right, cool. I'm just going to do a little quick break and I'll be right back. All right, folks. It's always a thing that's confusing me, man, because there's a lot of people that have like different names in like Discord and YouTube and shit, and it's like, I don't know, man. My mind is getting blown right now. Whatever I'm finding feels very promising, and I'm still doing research. All right. At the final of this conference, I think? Yeah, the final of this conference. Okay, so it's like after. Makes sense. Dude, I wish I played more of Gears of War. It feels like it's the right game for me, man. I don't know, man. I wish I had like the Xbox 360 back in the day. I played mostly PlayStation. You know, PlayStation 3 was my thing. Dude, you know what I miss? Weirdly enough, because I'm thinking multiplayer shit. The Assassin's Creed multiplayer. It was the shit, man. I loved it. Assassin's Creed 2, I think, or one of those. I am Levi everywhere. Let's fucking go, man. I'm Kouto everywhere as well. You're Levi from Attack on Titan. Let's fucking go. Where are you from, Levi, by the way? If you don't mind. I like to know where people are from. I find it cool. Because there's people everywhere. It's crazy. Do you think the planet in Gen Atlas is drying out? The project... Oh, Spain. Let's fucking go, man. You're my neighbor, man. You're my goddamn neighbor, Levi. See ya, man. Mi hermano. Mi hermanito. Hablo un poquito de español muy malo, pero sí. Do you think the planet in Gen Atlas is drying out? I don't think so. Is there? I mean, it's surrounded, it's islands, right? So they're surrounded by like oceans and shit, right? How will they be drying out? Bueno, no es buen acento? How do you say acento? Yeah. You just want to know where those that disgrace with you live for easier elimination? Dude, I'll go to Polska, man. I swear to God, Lotto. I know where you live, man. Poland is not that big, right? It has like, what, 30 million? I'll find you, bro. Easy. I bet you're from Warsaw. Warsaw! Warsaw! You know what I mean? The capital. Yeah, we have a lot of, in my city, we have a shit ton of, the Spaniards that come from the north. From Galicia. You know what I mean? Because they come here for vacaciones. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Dude, I love Galicia. Actually, I love Galicia. I'd live in Galicia, honestly. Easy. All day, every day. Easy. Oh, you're from Madrid. Cool. I've never been to Madrid, but I have been to Barcelona also. Dude. I loved Barcelona. Barcelona's the shit. What I found out is that this planet is one of the most chaotic, constantly experienced storms, heavy winds, and catastrophic explosions happening on their own. I think so. Yeah, heavy winds. That's why I think the tsunami stuff that I said probably isn't incorrect. But what might be is like heavy winds, you know, that are constantly flooding this land. You know, it might not be tsunamis. It could be like heavy winds, storms, hurricanes, stuff like that. I haven't really analyzed this game right now, so just random thought. That's fine, dude. It's all right. Halo cops, he doing it again? A vértebra Atlas é a primeira vértebra cervical e item e tem a função principal de sustentar o peso da cabeça e permitir os movimentos com o pescoço. Philosophical. Yeah, I mean, yes, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what to do with that. You know what I mean? Because that connection is the thing that connects to different robots, right? But I don't know. It's a pretty city, and Madrid too. The bad thing is that we don't have a beach. Ooh, you're right. Yeah, because you're in the middle of the country, literally, right? Yeah, you do not have a beach. No. Oh no. To be fair, bro, like when I went to Madrid, it might have been a thing of the day or something, but I went to the beach there. I loved Barcelona, honestly. I'd live there also. Like, I loved Barcelona. But the beaches were horrible. Like, they were littered with trash. Like, glasses and stuff. I was like, what the fuck is this, man? That was kind of surprising to me. Maybe it was like a party that happened or some shit. I have no clue. That was probably not a typical thing. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. You can actually spot the beginning of a tornado in the trailer, and I can send you the time. Wait, where? The beginning? Where? Oh man, the Xbox showcase. Send it to. Can you send it to the Discord by any chance? Like the theory crafting stuff? Theory crafting, my dear boy. Okay. Gen Atlas kind of feels different from the previous games. It feels more Star Wars-like than Zelda. Like, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, I mean, the fact that it's sci-fi is already completely different, right? So yeah. I mean, it's already, like, vastly different. But there are a lot of things that are still similar, for sure. From Portugal, I would love to go to Madeira or Lisbon. Nah, they're going to Lisbon, dude. I actually don't like Lisbon, man. I don't know. I'm from the north, so Porto is amazing. If you ever come to Portugal, go to Porto. Porto is very, very cool. Even though Porto has changed in the last couple of years. Oops, for better or worse. But yeah, Porto is amazing. Lisbon, maybe it's cool. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. That's just me. It has some cool stuff. It has some fucking cool stuff, though. Beautiful views and stuff. Yeah. It's just that fight between the north and the south. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's like the north is better, you know? Oh my god, there we go. This is it. Half-Life 3, baby. Give it to me. Half-Life 3, right now. Hopefully the sound is good. Xbox Bones, man. What's the next console called? Xbox Series freaking X million? 1K? I don't even know, man. Bring it home, baby. Bring it home. Elder Scrolls. Fallout?
Coalition emergency broadcast system. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
What?
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
In-game footage? Concord?
Here.
Oh shit, Gears. Wait, what? Why is he not in his suit, man?
This isn't enough. We should still head to the police station. We're gonna have more firepower there.
The Gears.
Yeah. It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
Okay. Shoot, move, watch for civilians.
Damn, those fucking visuals, though. Yeah. Why, bro?
Get inside now.
Dude, I don't know anything about Gears of War, to be that honest. Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy is still the one that I want to see. OD? Oh my god, yes, OD. Where has been OD, man? Yo, we need that. What the fuck? It might release this year, right? Feels that way. Because he's probably want to focus on Facint more. Yeah, what's up, Avalos? How you doing, brother? This is a very different fucking setting for Gears of War, no? Oh wait, is this is the remake, right? Dude, I don't know anything. At 121, the massive storm is just starting? Yeah, I need to see that, yeah.
We need to keep moving. Through the underpass.
Shit, my bad.
Let's get moving.
Okay, I'll see it after
Let me
this.
see what I can do.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this?
Okay. Okay, Gears. Damn. Oh shit, it's that one enemy from Elden Ring, those little hands, you know what I mean? Jesus, man, those guys are fucking annoying. Damn, dude.
These are goddamn breach points.
Oh, it's a prequel. Spin-off. Spin-off game, okay. Ektusu.
Reloading. Cover me.
It's so weird to see him with that fucking suit, though. Like, what? Where's your suit, man?
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side
Okay.
of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
Okay, they're cutting the video in multiple parts. Just to showcase different parts. Okay. That's fine. Bam! God damn.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, laddie.
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers.
Damn, this visually, like lighting wise, it's fucking 10 out of 10. Gee, this looks super fucking good.
Yeah. Who are you?
We got 4 weapons.
Where's your squad?
Gnasher. Damn. Like a shotgun. Damn, this fucking game looks visually amazing. Dang. I love the dirt lens on top. Pretty cool. The eliminated spider. Oh, cool. What's up, dude? The guy just wants a little hug. Make love with me. The chainsaws are missing now. Oh, it's showing up. It's they're not gonna leave that behind. There's no way. There's no shot. Oh, let us show you that you can destroy everything. I love it. I love it, dude.
Anyone see him?
Frag grenade. Are these like the same weapons that you have in the other games? I don't know, man. I don't really know anything, you know what I mean, when it comes to these games. But I've always appreciated them. From afar, you know what I mean?
On your right, I got it.
Jams. Damn it.
Damn! Boy. Who do you think you are, boy? Sheesh. Urakai. Yes, okay, I see.
Tom.
Oh, there we go. There's your chainsaw right there, man. There's your goddamn chainsaw.
Our roads converge again.
Bro, the Mongolians?
Marcus
Damn.
Phoenix.
Genghis Khan wants a fucking meeting. This looks sick, though. Oh. Damn. I'd play this, man. I'd try this one out. Hopefully there's more. October? That is so soon. See ya, man. Genghis Khan versus Gears of War. Played on day one with Game Pass. Exactly what I want, man. Subscriptions. I love subscriptions.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase.
Look who it
For
is.
the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible. Games that brought players together, and games that defined generations.
Stop reading the
Xbox was
prompt.
built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today,
It's true.
we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Ooh, the Xbox. The console wars are back, baby.
The core of Xbox is great
Ooh,
games,
it's
and that's what today is all
official.
about. We're going to show you more than 25 titles from creators around the world, followed by our Gears Direct. Enjoy the show.
Ooh, the console wars are back. I love it. Yes. Wait. So can I play this on PC though? I guess so.
remember the moment my powers came in.
Wait, what is this? Marble?
Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure.
They didn't like what
Something
Sony
into my
did? They
sister's
did
hand.
not. They did not.
I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood.
What's happening right now?
Until I lost her grip. But she stayed away.
Playground Games? Is this what? Playground
Does
Games?
stick in the memory bit, yeah.
What is this? Isabel? Hero of Wrath Marsh?
I know why you're here.
Huh?
Talk about them.
From Playground Games? Yeah, this is Fable.
They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it?
So this game was delayed, by the way.
Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
I'm honestly kind of
A real hero
cautious about this game,
knows how
to say the
wield
least.
power.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
Don't waste your time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
More
Just like
to
a
worry
twat.
about than vegetables.
Fire Ashes, she's lying?
Knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
What was that, mate?
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking
What,
abyss
what,
without asking
mate?
permission.
Remorse. Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told
What's
them.
happening right now?
Albion is broken.
What's up with Isabel? What's up with this girl?
Albion doesn't need heroes.
No? This is Fable? Yes.
It needs a hero.
But who is this character, Isabel? Is this like the enemy? Like the main villain?
Hero.
Crystal. Chaos. I must destroy Chaos.
Is me.
Damn, girl. Pavel! So 2027, huh? Xbox exclusive and Steam. So it is coming to PCs, obviously. Played in one with Game Pass. World premiere. Dude, the Felix with I love the tomatoes, bro. They speak volumes.
You've heard the story. Halo,
Halo.
the chief,
What's up, Halo?
stuff of legends.
Bro, what is this Hollywood-esque, like, trailers, man? You know what I mean?
That's not the story I'm telling today.
1 year before The Ring?
You haven't heard. Op started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods,
What?
get out before anyone noticed.
No. What is
Well,
this?
guess what?
What's up with this vibe right now?
They noticed.
Oh, shit. Wait, is this Halo 1? No. Dude, I love Halo 1. Halo 1 is such a good game still today, bro. Holy. It's such a good game.
Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough. You learn to read a battlefield. This place?
Sheesh.
More of a freak show.
More of a freak show?
And trust me, I know freaky.
The fuck?
Have you enjoyed
What's
your
up with the
stay so
vibe,
far,
though?
Demon?
The
Sorry
funny
to
jokes.
interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is they always
Multiplayer?
get complicated.
Wait, what?
Plans change. Odds get worse. My advice: bring a Spartan.
3 all-new missions? Wait, what? What am I watching, dude? Cortana. Halo campaign evolved.
Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?
No. Damn. Let's fucking go. Available July 28th. That's very fucking soon. Let's fucking go, gamers. Very nice. Why is it funny women swearing? Yeah. And then make remakes of the Master Chief. Wait, is this the
There's something on this island.
Asobo Studio? Astrobot?
It's like it calls to me. You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand.
Wait, this is Plague Tale, right?
More than you can handle.
This looks so fucking
Proven
clean.
myself.
What is this? Visual weirdo.
A sword keeps you alive.
No, wait, what is this? Fucking Assassin's Creed?
A
What?
dagger wins the fight.
Man, these visuals are lighting wise, bro, like crazy good.
Look at this place. It's mad.
The final confrontation is about to begin.
Wait. Huh?
The others, this was dead.
What is this? Mortal Kombat meets Plague
They're all
Tale?
dead. Move.
Okay.
But you couldn't have said, "Hey, Lenny, you know those ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Sit in."
Okay. Wait, so this is a very different Plague Tale, for sure, right? Resonance, A Plague Tale's Legacy. Okay, this is a very different Plague Tale, right? It doesn't feel like the same sort of gameplay in terms of like you having to like maneuver with the kid, right? Which is a big fucking difference.
You ever heard
Atlas. Oh, I know Atlas. Oh!
Domino might have
Persona?
been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
The very anticipated Persona, baby.
Oh, where are we?
Whoa.
Looks
Feels
clean
like
now.
we're someplace totally different.
Damn.
Look out!
Now then, whatever's going on.
That's a
here,
different vibe.
We're getting to the bottom of it.
Very
To wield
80s.
a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart.
Spin-off and prequel. Oh, I see. Different main character too?
Doesn't it sound
Oh, this is
cool?
Persona
Someone
4
had to see
remake.
that.
Oh,
I'm glad it was
I don't know
you.
much about Persona.
That's supposed to be him.
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
Visually, it looks pretty good. Oh, it is Persona 4, yeah.
I can't wait.
So,
I'm remembering now the main character, yeah.
Come on, don't call me that.
all shadows were originally born from humans.
Persona 4 was already remade.
Senpai got killed by her other self.
No.
Finally here, I'm sure I missed the whole Gen Atlas bill, so I'll be watching back later. Yeah, you did, Odd. How you doing, Odd?
Pretend I'm not real.
I still want to mention, like, I want to talk about, like, the image you made over at the art Discord. Pretty nice. It was really good. Love the colors that you're going for lately. They're super nice.
Also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this.
This looks pretty cool, though. Like, visually, they're really nice, man. These guys are polishing the hell out of these games.
Team up and catch this jerk.
Yeah, I don't know much about these, bro. I'm not gonna lie. February 18, 2027. Let's fucking go. Next year. Play day one with Game Pass. Oh my god, yes. Exactly what I want. Subscriptions, babe. Give me all the subscriptions, you fuck. World premiere. Dude, I miss those. I need those. World premiere. For Caroline, 6-man stereo radio cassette recorder. Mixtape 2? This will probably revealed at the end of the conference. Maybe. Daylight? Dead by Daylight? Outcast? Last of Us 3? Undead Labs? Wait, this is the same company.
Argue about what ended the world.
I know which company this is. I know who's the game director of this. Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Something worse.
I think.
Quiet towns.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Empty roads. Places the world forgot.
What is this? Zombies. Thank you, much appreciated. No worries. Been busy today practice driving and went on a quick bike ride. Ooh. Oh, you have to do your like driving tests. Good luck.
Guys.
Good luck.
I found a nest. These survivors found each other, built walls.
Wait, is it the same like here? Like we had to do like a code test, you know what I mean? Is that how you say it in English? Code test? Like a written test? And then we did the driving test. And it can go from like 20 minutes to like an hour. Mine was pretty fucking long. I did like 45-minute tests and it was like I did everything.
They hunt.
What is this? Left 4 Dead? Best RPGs of all time?
In the end,
Nightfall 2?
it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters
Arizona Sunshine.
is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
Damn. It's Left 4 Dead, bro. Left 4 Dead 4. Kind of feels Left 4 Dead-ish, the gameplay, but third person, you know? Okay. I still did a written test and got my permit. Now I need my 40 hour of practice before I go to driving. 40 hour? What? Oh, State of Decay. Damn. State of Decay has some, like, State of Decay 2, I think, was the game. Has some amazing lighting, actually. Like, super good work in terms of optimization and shit. It's really well done. World premiere. 40 hours is insane, though. I don't think I've made 40 hours for the test.
On the Sea of Thieves,
It's kind of like whenever you feel like you're ready, and whenever your instructor believes you are ready, you can go. It's kind of one of those, at least from what I remember.
new free update, Custom Seas, you can.
But where is Sea of Thieves 2?
You can create new ways.
The driving test here in Spain is also quite complicated.
Rowboat Royale, where small but bloodthirsty crews duke it out in a furious battle to the death. Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels.
Back for Blood?
Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Or Skeleton Snipe Hunt, where the sharpest shooter with the
sharpest shooter, mate? The fuck you think you are, fucking laddie?
And these, and one of those.
One of those, mate?
Loads of
Holy
these, and,
Jesus.
well, you get the idea. You could create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance, action, or tragedy. Or maybe just show the world from a whole new perspective.
Looks like a new DLC. Yeah, this is new DLC for Sea of Thieves. I've never played this game, man. I wish I did. I have a couple of friends that have played a shit ton of this, and they love this game.
Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the seas.
The technology that they have here for like the water, it's peak water technical stuff. You know, really amazing.
What you do with them is up
These guys
to
know
you.
their shit.
Just try not to.
Season 20. 40. At least in the state of Indiana, we have to chart and everything. We gotta fill out the show. We did 40 hours. Bro, you guys don't even have, like, you have so much space in terms of the streets, you know what I mean? It's not like here in Portugal, you know what I mean? Where you have, like, small little roads and everything. It's fucking annoying to, like, even maneuver sometimes. You guys have, like, massive streets and shit, you know? You don't need to know, you literally don't need to learn how to drive. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, shit, this was cool. Wait, Metro?
Your name.
Wait, is this Metro? Wolfenstein. Oh. No, wait.
There's a Spartan.
No, Metro. Definitely Metro. Let's fucking go.
Stood for something.
Ooh, this is hype, dude.
Now?
Metro's cool. I like Metro.
Protect the Metro. From you. You promised a brighter
Welcome to Eastern Europe, my friend.
for our people.
We have no mercy for your soul.
Spreads tyranny. In your name.
We have massive streets, yet nobody here can properly drive.
To face them.
That's literally everywhere.
Guide the Metro to the light.
I'd rather have your small little roads. Bro, some of them are... Yeah. Let me tell... Oh!
But darkness consumes you.
Yo!
Spreads.
Ukraine, let's go, dude. Jeez.
It's you. From within. Every step. And every move.
Damn.
Drowns you deeper.
That's sick.
In lies.
Yo.
Your lies. And now.
Yo, this looks really nice. What the hell?
That legendary Spartan is gone. Turned to ash.
Jeez. A shit ton of different enemies, weapons, grenades. Pretty good. Visually really interesting. 2039. Bro, these guys always deliver, or is it just me, dude? These guys are really fucking good. February 2027, okay. Dude, nobody is releasing in November.
World premiere.
It's either October or February. What the hell is this? I love it. We can bird up? Undertale? Undertale 2? Wait, we can burn? We have to burn the entire forest as a bird? This actually looks peak. It kind of reminds me of a short hike. Aw. Let's keep fucking with everyone though. Deep down, I'm sad as shit, but I will keep destroying everything. Yes. Small roads sound terrifying. Some of them are... yeah. Oh, we're going to the Mario world? The star? What is this? What? This looks awesome. Bad Magpie? I swear this is the same guy that made freaking, A Short Hike. I bet, dude. That guy has been out of the loop for some years now. Indie developer. I bet this is the game that he's making.
World premiere.
Yes! Yes, world premiere, baby. We're back. Oh my god, Xbox is so back. This is it, man. Chinese bullshit. Of course it is. God damn it. GTA 6 is a nightmare. It really is. They went from adorable to terrifying. Wait.
Champion rises, destined to
He ninja? Ninja guy?
senseless cycle.
Wait, what is this? Kojima, I'm bringing forward Death Stranding 2 because GTA 6 was supposed to come out in 2020. Dude, it's always crazy to think that Grand Theft Auto 5 was released as a PlayStation 3 game. It was like, it came out in like, what, 2013? It was like, Wulong 2? I don't even know the first one, man. There's a first one? Wings of Ember.
So, it was you who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
Damn, that voice acting, that English voice acting is something. Yes, world premiere, we're so back, Asha. Holy man. Give me another one, please. I need it in my life.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own cult.
Bruh. What?
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA. Teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
A game where we make a cult? Bro, I swear, you Americans are crazy, and I love it. Ironically, GTA 6 was gonna be released on PlayStation 4.
I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us.
What? Join us coming March 2027? Wait, what? Oh, wait, the name of the game is Join Us. Wow, okay. World premiere. Goat Simulator of Humans. Riding.
World premiere.
Yes, dude, this is a dopamine hit, I swear. I love it. Riding pigs, yes. Oh, this is Code Vein or whatever? No, what is this? Ashes of Annihilation? What? Hellblade? Huh?
Left your people behind.
Oh, DLC? What?
Believing time would see them heal.
Huh?
But what is left in the dark?
Bro, I was one of the few fans of this game.
And some binds cannot be broken.
Are we gonna have actual gameplay though? This has to be DLC. Okay. Dude, I love Hellblade, bro. I don't care. The game has a shit ton of problems. I love this fucking game. Jeez, okay, it feels like they're focusing a little bit more on the gameplay aspect. It's nice. Bro, what is this cold stuff? Now this... Wait. Senua? Senua? Wait, is this a sort of soft reboot? Wait, what's happening? What? I need to know more. This feels like a soft reboot. Bethesda? Oh my god, please. Please, I swear. Dude, I never... Oh my god. Get out!
Welcome to the surface, a sprawling paradise.
The graphics of this game are from another world.
Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot!
I think I remember watching a bit of Hellblade.
Time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your pals. All
It's Fallout 76 though. Come on.
hey, life's
Come on.
Appalachian Wonderland.
Give me Fallout 5.
It's worse than expected. Enemies
Give the people what they want, Todd Howard. 16 times the detail, baby. Give me those details. I need those micro pores in the skin of the character, man. I need to see them all. A lot of oh my. You see what you started, Felix? You like swimming in golden poop so much that you made a game all about it? Dude, Felix, I swear to God, I know where you live, bro. Somewhere in America, man. Somewhere. I'll find you, bro. And I'll shake your goddamn hand and leave. That's what I'll do. I've said this joke like 10 times already on stream. 2 million on DLC have already... What? Dude, this game... Crazy how it managed to pull up, you know what I mean? Because it started really bad. No world premiere? No. Bethesda. World premiere.
Our flock has been led astray by your acts of defiance.
Doom? DLC?
In the wake of your actions. They follow you now.
Has to be DLC, right? Yeah, DLC.
The council has chosen.
I'm actually very happy for this trilogy. Like, it tried to do multiple different things. Some people didn't like some other game or whatever, but generally speaking, pretty fucking solid stuff. Played Hellblade 1 recently, the story was a masterpiece? Fuck yeah, man. Did you know I was a chess player in Morrowind? Drank school. Fucking go. Yes! Boom, baby. Heavy and metal, bitch. But where the hell is my freaking 5?
Have you not found peace? The demons, they have retreated. Their war is with him.
Damn, what? Chainsaw shield? Damn, they took some notes from freaking Gears of War. Yeah, the third entry is like an open world-ish game, right? Which kind of made some people go like, it's okay.
The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
Doom: The Dark Ages Revelations. So it is DLC, right? That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. July 7th. All right. Doom 1 mode? Yeah, I saw that, yeah. Damn. Cool. But where the freak is Elder Scrolls, man? Where is it? Never tried Halo or Doom, but I know people like it. I've never really played Doom, to be honest. I mean, I played it, but it's kind of like, it's not for me, but I appreciate them, what they do. Oh, what? Crazy Taxi! Oh. What? Bruh. Yo! Dude! Why does this actually look pretty nice? What? They have the same fucking map and shit. Hopefully this embraces the fact that it's an absolute meme game. You know what I mean? In the best way. Time to check in for a flight? Wait, what do you mean? Are we going to different places? Crazy Taxi? World Tour. Damn. 2027. I'm hyped to see more of this one. It's a classic, dude. Fucking classic, bro. Let's fucking go. Yo, Xbox, what is up, dude? Xbox 25-year-old? Like, anniversary machine? With that sort of plasticky where you can see the inside? That's cool. That's cool. Yo, Xbox bringing that old style, even fucking ads. What the hell, dude? Yeah, Crazy Taxi is just a fun little game to just play. You know what I mean? It's just a dumb little game, you know, in a good way. In a good way. Xbox Series X 25. That's cool. I should stop nostalgia baiting. Yeah, it's an arcade game. Exactly.
We know only one way of life.
Riders of the North? Raiders of the North.
Crash of the waves against us.
Age of Empires 4.
We know the bite.
It's kind of funny how Age of Empires 2 is still like, if you go to Steam charts, much more successful right now than Age of Empires 4, which is normal.
The moment of peace is only temporary.
But this game was also seen pretty well. Like, people enjoyed this one. It did play very safely also. Like, it's just like, from what I understand, it's pretty much like an Age of Empires 2, but modernized, you know what I mean? So yeah. Riders of the North. Let's go. That's awesome. Expansion. Love that shit. What about Age of Mythology, man? Are we going to see more shit from that game? Maybe? Mojang? What? Minecraft? Minecraft? Minecraft 2? Yes. The animated show? Bro, a nuclear explosion right now in Minecraft from this creep. I prefer Crusader Kings. I prefer Total War, personally. Medieval 2 is one of my favorite games. Minecraft Dungeons 2. Oh, I see. Was the first one successful? I mean, of course it was. It's Minecraft. What am I kidding? Oh, this is very Hades. Right? That's cool. So good too. Total War, yeah. Hearts of Iron. I played way too much Medieval 2 and just Total War games in general. Doesn't look too bad. It looks okay, I guess. Damn. Predates Hades, funny enough. Oh, it does. I mean, there's always been games like that, to be fair, but you know what I mean. It's the example that came to mind. Yes, dopamine hit. I love it. Not really big on Minecraft, but the graphics seem a bit nicer.
Ladies
yes,
and gentlemen,
for sure.
admirers of the mysteries of magic. Take your seats
Wait,
before
what is
the
this?
lights go down and the curtain rises. For our next act is about to begin.
Wait, what is this? This looks cool. Wait, Dishonored? No.
Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating?
Why am I getting
Watch
kind of vibes of
closely
Dishonored?
then, and let the shadows tell their
The
story.
Devil's Deal.
Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him.
Okay.
They called themselves Masters. Through a deal with
Wait,
the
this is
devil,
Dishonored.
the Masters
Wait,
sought
what?
yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice.
Wait, no.
Darkness, they chose Jacob.
Am I crazy?
Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can.
Wait, what is this? Mask game? Bioshock 4? Nah. Mask British game? Oh, it probably is, yeah. Clockwork?
Run.
Wait, what is this shit? Okay, first person game? This feels fake gameplay, you know what I mean? Pretty sure. It's kind of like their vision of the game, but fake gameplay. Okay, this is gameplay. Oh, it is? It's probably that Clockwork game, yeah. Wait, isn't this the same company that made, like, Bioshock? Am I crazy? Magicians, the Devil's Deal.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
Wait, this is a brand new thing. We've never seen this before. Interesting. Cool. Give it to me. No. Please. The narrator makes me want to play Puppeteer again.
What would you give for victory?
Oh, wait. Is this the,
Your life?
No. Wait, is this one of those, how do you call them? Multiplayer games, you know what I mean?
The line between victory and defeat is thin.
Like, Mountain Blade and shit? Nah, not what I'm thinking, never mind. Bro, what's up with... I'm starting to really hate zombies in video games. I'm so sick and tired of them.
To destroy your enemies, break their will.
Jesus.
Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it?
Wait, is this like a... Wait... First-person game? Wait, this is the new Elder Scrolls? Gee, man, Napoleon style, baby.
Could you sacrifice
The Elder Scrolls Napoleon? I'm all about it, dude. What?
For your country?
Yo, why this? This might be good. What the fuck? A weird ass setting. Wait, is this actually Napoleon? No. Valor Mortis. Okay. Vincent Cassel. Who the hell is Vincent Cassel? So we play as Napoleon. That's fucking wild. I love it. They're the developers that made Bioshock, but they are now with Judas. Yeah. Lies of P first. It kind of reminded me of that, yeah. Bethesda?
Glenumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after?
Thief
Don't
remake?
take this the wrong way, but we've been watching you.
Oh, this is
You've got
Skyrim.
talent and a
Whiterun?
lot of promise.
Stop! Thief!
Oh, the Elder Scrolls Online.
Are
The
you
fuck
ready
is
to
this
talk
trailer
about
right now?
planning a real heist, partner? Welcome to our Thieves Guild. Our members will show you the ropes. This
Dang,
job
this
is going
trailer
to
is
need
something.
every trick in the book.
I heard that caravan should arrive tomorrow.
The budget went down, didn't it? From the trailers. Holy man, they had some fucking epic trailers back in the day. A few years ago.
Some jobs call
Now
for
it's
slick
this.
instructions and quick fingers. But you never truly know what's behind a door. Or if that's
What
not quite
the
your
fuck
style,
happened? It's
step
my
out of the
question.
shadows and take a direct approach.
Like some
There's other
Fortnite-ish
treasure
sort
all
of
around the world.
freaking trailer or
If you
whatever.
know
I
where
don't
to
even know.
look and are willing to fight
It's based
for
on
it.
true story, I've heard. Judas is having issues? I think so,
Whether
yeah.
it's fortune, adventure,
They're still using
or
the same
danger,
graphics engine as
The
Skyrim.
Thieves Guild has everything you need, as long as you're willing
It's the creation engine, right? Something along those lines? Creation engine 1?
I do. Hands off the cheese. I got here first.
Okay. Is this all we're getting in terms of fucking Elder Scrolls content these days? Is just Elder Scrolls Online? Come on, Bethesda, please. Xbox 360 area? Xbox Game Studios. Celebrating the beauty of the United States? What? Featuring national parks and national monuments? Huh? In-game footage. Okay. I am proud to be American. Great Smoky Mountains? Wait, what is this? Wait, is this oh, freaking update for Microsoft? Microsoft, what is it called? Flight Simulator? That looks fucking cool then. Damn. That is... These guys are improving on this game, aren't they? Yeah. Fucking amazing. Cool. Damn. Yo, Vasco, how you doing, brother? Nothing exciting? I mean, I think there's a couple of cool things here. Personally, I'm not very excited to play them, but I think it's cool to see them, like Gears of War and shit, you know what I mean? Flight Sim seems to have like a cool update, but you know, nothing too exciting also for me personally to play, yeah. But it's cool. I try out some demos of these games that they've shown, to be fair. Maybe I like one or two. Are very boring games compared to John Alice.
The mountain stands here.
Another Chinese game.
Cannot
be
seen. The wind passes.
Wait, is this
without a
Uttering
sound.
Waves or whatever?
People move within.
Where Winds Meet, that's the one.
The Moists
Update
move in
stuff,
secrecy,
DLC.
renowned for their mastery.
Cool
of
to watch, but personally nothing for me.
As
Yeah,
the old
pretty much.
order begins to
Pretty much.
fall, no
I mean, I would
can
try the
remain
single-player
untouched.
Napoleon game. I'd try that one.
When all is obscured, the battle has only just begun.
Bro, I swear, are these games good, man? I see so many people trying to playing these games, and I swear a lot of the Discord surrounding these games is pure propaganda, bro. I swear. I swear, man. Have you played Resident Evil 9? No, but I really want to. I really want to. I have to fix that in the next coming months. I kind of want to play it on my own, not on stream, but yeah, I need to play it, man. I'm playing Pragmata a little bit right now. Pragmata is surprising me very, very much. I think Pragmata is polished as all hell. It's like super, super polished game. It's impressive how good that game is. Technically. Did you like Resident Evil 9, Vasco?
Dracula's castle is just ahead. I have come here to destroy you, just like my father.
Yeah, I kind of agree,
mother,
Felix,
and
sadly.
their allies before me.
What is this? Oh, this is the, that Castlevania game, right? That kind of looks a little bit too much like, in terms of its art direction. It looks a little bit too much like Hades, in my view. Because they use, like, the coloration, the color palette, and, like, the, contrast of shadows and shit. It's very much in here.
You must use it wisely to better control your
The
curse
game
and
of the creators of
strengthen
Dead Cells. Dead Cells is fucking nice. I've played a good chunk of Dead Cells. It's pretty good. So maybe they're cooking.
You are no more than an irritating thing.
50 plus hours on Resident Evil 9. Damn.
Stop me this time.
So not bad at all, huh? Oh wait, are you a fan of Metro, Vasco, by any chance? That shit looked good, man. Also, I want to play that one. I want to try that game.
will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night.
2026? November? No shot. Of course. Of course it's October. Almost done with Saros, also very good. Saros. Castlevania Belmont's Curse. That's a really nice art key. Pretty nice. Serenity Forge.
Some years have a color to them.
Oh my god, this reminds me of Heidi, man. From what? Yo, this is very Miyazaki stuff.
Its glow.
Studio Ghibli.
You discover wonderful new places.
Damn.
Dear friends you always needed.
Yo. Yo, this looks nice, dude. The fuck?
And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
Oh my god, the color palette is on fucking point, dude. That's crazy cool. Super 90s. Incredibly, yeah, I love Dead Cells and the roguelike games in general.
As you live
It
your
looks
days
boring and it's fruity?
as dreams.
Dude, October is packing, bro. We're gonna get so many fucking games in October, it's gonna be insane. And then it's gonna be 4 months of nothing. Because of Grand Theft Auto. Vivarium. Okay. Hopefully it's not one of those artsy games and it actually has gameplay. Because unfortunately that happens a lot.
World premiere.
Dopamine hit. This looks beautiful. Very Ghibli. Oh. Persona? Is it now? Feels like it. Hello. Hello. Oh, they're teasing. They're teasing. Okay. Show me. Other franchise? You think so? Nah. What? What is this? Resident Evil Persona 6? Oh, never mind. Confirmed. That's it? No, no gameplay? No, like, visuals? No nothing? Come on, man. Give the people what they want, dude. Come on, man. Shit.
World premiere.
Dopamine hit. Oh boy, Activision, Call of Duty. I love it, man. Give me another Call of bullshit. Oh, Spyro? No, is it Spyro? Yo. Spyro? Hello? Yo. Oh, it is! The man is back! Spyro 4! Sheesh! Sheesh! That's awesome. Spyro: A Realm Beyond. Oh shit, gameplay. Okay, flying is back. Damn. Yo, let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. Finally, a Persona game that doesn't take place in high school. True. Maybe. Wait, what? Is it an Xbox? It probably is, right?
It's my kind of night.
Dude, that whole thing with Spyro and Crash Bandicoot was so weird, actually. Because they can't, like, PlayStation has no rights to both of those games now. It's crazy. What is this?
Hooligans, come to order.
Let me introduce you to some of my...
Oh, this is... Isn't this the Clockwork one? No.
Me, I prefer to make...
Maybe not. I don't remember. Showed PlayStation? Better not be an Xbox exclusive. Nazim. Because, like, I feel like... I thought I had... No, it's actually exclusive to, like... Because I think it belongs to Universal, if I'm not mistaken.
Cheap rubbish.
And Universal belongs to, like, Activision or something. It's like something like that. I don't remember exactly. I would need to check. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that Spyro and Crash Bandicoot are now a thing that Microsoft and Xbox own, which is crazy, right? Crazy.
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's
So Sony doesn't own anything of those franchises anymore. And to be honest with you guys, I wish the same happened with Jak and Daxter. Because at least we would have Jak and Daxter games. It's fucking annoying. What the hell is PlayStation doing?
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Yeah, this is Clockwork, right? Yeah.
Ah, defeat. How sad. You were all doing so well.
Characters look kind of funny.
Do you expect us to go
Like anatomy-wise.
Well, I certainly don't expect any
I mean, I guess it's
trouble from
objective,
some
right?
of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Damn. Dude, Levy, I love Jak and Daxter. It is such an underrated game these days. It's crazy. Like, even if you go back and play those games like Jak 3, it's still peak, man. It's still so good. It's such a good game. It deserved a little bit more love.
This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past.
Fucking the Gauntlet of Thanos.
Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
Damn.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be. You decrepit old
Hope Stuart Copeland is doing the music for Spyro. Is that the original guy who made the soundtrack for Spyro? I don't know who that is. I'm guessing it's the original creator of the music.
Nothing's ever given to folk.
Wait, who's making this? I don't even know who's making this.
But this time, we've a chance.
It's not the Bioshock people, right?
What more could an honest thief
Or is
ask
it?
for?
Jak and Daxter? The Lost Crusader was one of the first games I played. The Lost Crusader? What game is that? Is that the one for the PSP? Oh my god, that game is trash. That game is trash. Yeah, Clockwork Revolution, yeah. Crash 4 and Spyro 4 goes to show that the games don't need to end as trilogy series games. You can add more to the world. Of course they can. Yeah, I think it's the PSP game, The Lost Crusader. Yeah. It's the one after Daxter. Because there was Daxter and then
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience
and then
full
The
of
Lost
intriguing
Crusader.
characters and incredible world building.
Oh, it's just a
And
Bioshock
it's an
clone?
Xbox
Damn.
console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you.
Okay.
And we're excited about our lineup of iconic games.
Iconic, dude.
Record-breaking
That's so
Forza Horizon
iconic, bro.
6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt
Matt
from the
Booty, you
ground
should
up,
have been
the
CEO.
extraordinary world of Fable, full of
Damn, dude.
choice and consequences. Incredible games from our partners at Sega, 4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027.
I actually
In a
kind of
moment,
understand, to
we'll
be
dive
fair,
into Gears of War
why
E-Day.
Yasha
Before we
became
do,
CEO of the company.
one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way.
Boring.
Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse
Boo.
of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ.
Dude, I swear to God, if this is the
reimagined in a
last
way
thing they
that
show,
only Call of Duty can deliver.
I'm out of this bitch. All of booty. Activision. The only game that can beat Bioshock is Judas? I'm still... Wait, what? North Korea, what? We're going to North Korea? Damn. Damn. Okay, that's actually cool. That's actually cool. I don't care about Call of Duty, but that's pretty cool. Bold. Bro, Activision is gonna get a call by the fucking North Koreans, man. They're gonna... Oh my... actually, Activision might have some problems with hackers from North Korea, to be dead honest, because of this shit. Wouldn't surprise me. Dude, Matt Booty really understands what the gamer wants, and he's created them himself. The thing is, like, dude, I totally understand what you're saying. But Asha Sharma has a thing that Xbox needs, whether we like it or not, which is knowledge of AI, how it works, what works and what doesn't in AI stuff. Especially on the back end, not on the front end. Right? So yeah. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Damn.
He's down. Let's go help him.
Mercenaries Playground? Dangerous zone to play.
Get his ass up here. Copy.
Yeah, it is.
Where
It
we
is.
at on the intel? Got it.
Okay. That's cool.
Find that HVT. On you.
Wait, wasn't the last, like, Call of Duty, like, really bad? It was really bad received? And had, like, shit sales or something?
You know we're here.
So they pull the card of North Korea? Is that what's up? Because they know it sells? Bro, is this the back rooms? What the fuck? Nah, they're taking some notes of those YouTube videos, bro. Of those malls that are empty and shit.
Hey, you good, man? Fuck. Yeah, you're all
Dude, what? Why are they going for like a horror sort of vibe? Big spaces and shit. Okay, this is... I've got to be honest. It's cool.
Fuck the HVT. Let's just go to Expo.
Why is the weapon so positioned down below them?
You good? Yep. Let's just get out of here. All right.
Interesting.
Let me get some ammo. Yep.
They don't even bother with story modes anymore. They're only focusing on online modes. But this is a focus on story mode, right? Feels that way. Yeah, the new Black Ops 1 didn't do well because of AI controversy. Oh shit. Okay. I'm not that aware. Yeah. I know it sold poorly, but I didn't really understood why. What is happening with this noise thing? Is this... what the hell is going on? Do you see it like on the ring on the bottom? What the hell is that? Dude, gamer, dude. Because I'm pretty sure they're using their proprietary engine, right? They're not using like Unreal Engine or something. The mission, no Russian in North Korea? Check her LinkedIn, she's job hops around to get these titles. I mean, probably that, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I didn't realize Xbox was having a showcase today. Yes, sir, Wiz. Yes, sir. They showed some cool stuff. You know, alright. It's alright. Spyro 4 is exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Spyro 4 is pretty cool.
Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
He's never stayed at a place for more than 2 years? Is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing? Okay. Anything noteworthy? Any cool JRPGs? Persona 6 was confirmed, but they didn't show anything. Persona 4 remake, but I think some people were kind of, at least from what I've seen in the comments, because I'm not too aware of Persona, but Persona 4 was something that people here was kind of like, another remake, come on. Spyro 4 is exciting. We had a new Metro game, Metro 2039, that's cool. We had a bunch of weird sort of, I don't know how to put it, like Bioshock sort of clones, I guess. We had a Napoleon game where you play as Napoleon in first person. That's cool, I guess. Maybe. Gears of War 1 remake. That looked nice. If you like Gears of War. New Crazy Taxi, yeah. New Crazy Taxi looked fucking sick. Little arcade game to have on the side if you want to just play for like 30 minutes and just go wild, you know? Wait, that was it? Are you fucking high? Dude, what is Xbox doing, bro? Like, I don't know. That was their dude, Call of Duty was their final thing. I'm not even joking. Call of Duty was their final thing. The Bioshock clone is what is it called? Freaking Clockwork something. Not Clockwork Orange, but whatever, you know? Clockwork whatever.
A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans.
Because it shows you're not loyal to begin with the new company and not care to gain more experience with them. A lot of new DLC, yeah.
To get there, we're taking
Bro, this was... What is Bethesda doing, dude? Can someone explain to me what the hell is Bethesda doing the last couple of years? Because I do not understand. Like, I don't understand. So this is over, right? I'm pretty sure. What do the comments say? Let me see the comments of the chat here, just to make sure. Gears of Flop? Oh god. L?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share
Crash? Gears Slop?
When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. There's a new foundation with a blank slate.
Odd?
So
oh god.
Took a moment to reflect on
Bro, what is... Dude, they made 2 years in a row. This is insane. They made 2 years in a row, right? The biggest thing that they shown, the last thing, was Call of Duty. Are you kidding me? What is up with these guys, man? Yeah, Doom Dark Ages was pretty cool. Yeah, also, yeah. That's true. Jan Atlas background image, of course. Of course. Of course. I need to play. I need to play the part, you know what I mean? So yeah. They're all taking cruise ships around the world. Just standard corporate ladder climbing. Hate the game, not the player. I mean, pretty much. That is true. At the end of the day, if you want to climb the corporate ladder, it doesn't matter the amount of work that you actually do in the company. It's connections and, you know, how well can you influence the people up above, I guess. That's basically it, bro. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I've met some people that I really questioned the amount of work that they've done, that they do, and they were like higher ups, you know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, this guy doesn't fucking do shit in this fucking company. He just talks. And yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. You guys probably know also a bunch of people like that. The thing I don't trust most about Xbox new CEO is her game history. Yes, she has 0 game history. That's for sure. I don't know. The thing is, like, I'm not trying to justify Asha because I will never defend Asha. Like, I will never defend a corporation like Microsoft. No way, bro. I fucking hate Microsoft. Like, dude, I swear, the only thing that I need to switch from my workflow is like Adobe products, because the moment I am over Adobe products like Photoshop and Illustrator that I actually really use a lot, I am over Windows. I am out. I'll go to Linux or whatever Steam is working on. Hopefully, like a new operative system. Hopefully, because I'm out. I fucking hate Windows. Dang, you missed my chat on stream. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, new Hellblade. Yeah, new Hellblade is cool. We'll see how that goes. They know nothing about video games. The day they play Shadow of the Colossus, they'll change their minds. Still no word from F3 Remaster? What is F3? Oh, the Xbox. Oh, the Xbox. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this freaking chat. I mean, it is what it is. How well can you fall upwards? Oh, I see, Felix. Yeah, I don't know, man. This was, it was fine-ish, I guess. I mean, I think, I don't know, if I had to score, bro, like, peak Summer's Game Fest was probably one of the best shows in years, in my view. It was amazing. We had Guild Wars 3, we had, Gen Atlas, obviously, we had Medieval Chronics, bro, and obviously Final Fantasy, Revelations. Bro, this game looks amazing, dude. Dude, this reminds me of Manor Lords. You know, it's probably being made by like a small little studio or whatever. Wait, trailer. This game looks amazing, dude. Wait, this was already revealed? I totally forgot, to be dead honest. Huh, interesting. But this was showcased, like the gameplay was revealed, and this is basically like a mix between Total War, you know what I mean, with Mountain Blade. And it's like, fuck yeah. Like, fuck yeah, this is for me, man. Let's go. It's like strategic battle where you can maneuver like your dudes and shit. But then you actually play as one of the soldiers, right? Dude, this is one of the things. There's like this old ass game, bro. I don't know if any of you know. Rise and Fall, Civilization at War. This game was so cool, man. It wasn't good. It wasn't like a good game. It had a ton of issues. But it was like an RTS game where you could play as one of the heroes. You know what I mean? It was so cool. Like you could actually like maneuver your dudes and shit. Wait. Let me show you. So you could play with factions. It's kind of like an Age of Empires, Rise of Nations, you know, sort of game. But then you would actually be able to play as one of the champions and fight against enemies, you know what I mean? It was so cool. There was nothing, there was no RTS that would do anything like this. You can see here, right? Oh my god, this is all this shit. Dude, I loved this game so much, man. It was the shit. I always played with Achilles. Totally not because I love the movie Troy from 2004. Totally not because of that. Fallout 3, Summer's Games Fest, and Play of State was good. State of Play was eh. I don't know. I didn't really like State of Play. I was kind of disappointed with God of War, to be honest. I just don't think it's what I was expecting of the next God of War, but, you know, people were happy, so it's kind of like whatever, for sure. I get Shiv vibes from it. It reminded me a lot of Mountain Blade. Yeah, Mountain Blade for sure. Yeah, it's definitely Mountain Blade-ish, you know? Oh, man, dude, now I kind of want to play Manor Lords a little bit. Are you listening to Ico Heal? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This looks like peak, man. Let's go. All right, folks, I have been streaming for about how long now? How long have I been streaming? 3 hours? I'm tired. I need to go and eat some shit. Guys, this was okay. This was a nice little event. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. Pretty good. Guys, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Check out PC Gamer livestream next. What is that? PC Gamer livestream? The Tuga Lazix? Damn. Tuguinha! Aí, Portugal, caraca, siga. Thank you for stopping by. What is that? A PC Gamer livestream? What is this? Oh, PC Gaming Show. Is it good? I always feel like PC Gaming Show is never good. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When is this? Oh, it's in 11 minutes? I don't know, man. I always feel like every year PC Gaming Show is never good. I'm gonna be back though for the Nintendo Direct, yeah, Felix? Someone here, imagine someone hearing I need to eat some shit and taking it. Yeah, don't do that. They announced the next Stronghold game? Yeah, but I don't know, it's not, I've always felt like the PC Gaming Show is not worth watching in its entirety, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Glad I joined, we'll rewatch to see, I appreciate it. Zelda? Maybe we might see some Zelda stuff. And some Mario, we've been herding rumors of Mario, the new Mario game. So that might be cool. Folks, I gotta go, alright? Appreciate you guys for coming by. And I'll see you in the next stream, wherever that is, on the next videos. Because I got a bunch of videos that I need to do, man, about everything. I need to do videos about Final Fantasy, about, oh my, I have no time. I have no fucking time. All right, bye. Goodbye. See ya. The Nintendo Direct, by the way, Wiz, is on the I don't think we actually know when it is, but I think people are speculating that it is coming in like in the next couple of days. Everyone's pointing to, I think, the 9th or the 8th. I'm not sure actually, but yeah, we'll see. All right, folks. Bye-bye.